Hello and welcome, race fans. We are here in the northeastern states of America, here at Watkins Glen, ready to go road course racing. I have my commentator bot with me, coming back from a one-off at Talladega.
Yeah, that one-off was fun. Sad I couldn't get it done. Thank God Northern did, my teammate, or my manufacturer mate. But yeah, going from a quite polar opposite to super speedway racing, now we are at a road course in one of the most famous road courses in all of the United States of America, Watkins Glen. It's cool, it's crisp, we are in the middle of nowhere, and it's going to be a fun one today.
Also, just want to give some credit to Hero. I'm pretty sure he's the one who decorated this track. This track honestly looks really good, the decorations around it. So thank you, Hero, for allowing me to use this model. And if you did decorate it, then congrats to you, because it does look really good. But anyways, let's get on to qualifying here. So, also, did you update the stat sheet?
I did update the stat sheet, so real quick, before we go into qualifying, just want to mention it is a tight battle for the regular season championship. Ancient leads Arniotto by a singular point. That's right, it is that close. Also, Bob caught a lot. He is now only 18 points behind Ancient. It is a three-way battle, the best Ford, the best Chevrolet, and the best Toyota. As, speaking of the best Chevrolet, Ancient looks to be the first car ready to go for qualifying, so whenever...
And
are you ready,
also,
Mark?
did you add the
Wait,
Talladega lap sled?
Stop, Ancient.
Did you add the Talladega lap sled?
Okay. Yep, I did add all the laps led. So far, Arniotto still the leader on laps led, 252 to Ancient's 183 in second. Bob still holds third with 107, but the gap from first to second is still 69.
Yeah, still. Ozone was 76 laps led, although Ozone no longer in that car. I'm pretty sure that car...
Yeah, no, that car was
two
CTGs. It used to be two bops, then was CTGs, and now it's Ozone. So
let's get everything organized here. So if you are, what the hell is? Why is Tim in a Nissan? There you go. Tim finally changed his car, but if you're not going, we're gonna send two cars at once. So we're gonna send two cars at once. So if you're not lined up 1-2 right now, so. Also, Hero, you're not a Ford. You're,
Yeah, Hero, you're not a Ford.
Hero, you're Toyota. You're going to have to use
Toyota.
Mason's old scheme because you're the 95. So here, let me see if I can get it. Haas is a Toyota? Yup. Alright. Not IRL, but there. Use the code I just sent you in general, Hero.
What does Blazin need?
So Hero and Ancient, yes, I fixed the Toyotas. So, I know, the car sucks, but you're just gonna have to use it. So, if you're not going, I want you to despawn the car. Ancient and Hero are gonna go, and then I'll send the next people. So everybody who's right now waiting to go, get rid of your car. Because I don't want a car just going on track while someone's spectating another one.
It'll also technically help lag a little bit.
It will.
Minorly. Cole and Naruto. Or Naruto's out of his car. Cole, get out of your car. Is Cole in the booth?
Cole's not in his car. Alright, so...
Cole's in the booth.
No
so first, Hero.
Alright, Hero, you can go.
Oh, Hero's letting Ancient go.
Okay, Ancient, you can go then.
I'll watch Ancient in that Ryzen 48. I thought he was running the Amazon Prime scheme today. I guess I could be wrong. Not a great week at Talladega for that 48. His season worst finish of 10th.
And Hero, you can
We know Ancient's not a great super speedway driver.
Now let me say this real quick. Sorry to cut you off. But track limits. Do not put 4 tires across a yellow line in turn 1. And then into the bus stop, there's a little concrete area on entry. You can put 4 tires in there. You just can't have 4 tires in the grass. And that's essentially about it for track limits. If you do that, then it will be a 1/10 penalty.
What about turn 1 as well? 10th penalty?
Turn 1 also a 1/10 penalty.
I think you should make it higher since we're at a road course. But...
yeah, I guess. So probably like 2/10 then.
Sure. 2/10 penalty.
2/10, 3/10.
Are you going to send Hero or what?
Hero already went.
Oh, he's already sent. Okay. Well, as I was saying, Ancient, not the best super speedway driver. Still first in points by 1. Looking to maybe extend the gap, but unfortunately, Arniotto is a great driver here at Watkins Glen, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for that 48 car. Pride Month on the back.
Not to mention that Ancient and Arnioto also have 2 poles each, so looking to break it right here.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. It is tied for the most poles. Ancient heavy braking down into turn 1, stays below that yellow line. He is good.
And here's Hero coming on to his time lap. You get 1 lap each here, so 1 and done for qualifying. It's going to be really important to make every corner your best. Hero not too great in turn 1 right there.
Yeah, I think Hero might have been a little too late on the brakes. I'm not sure. I kind of caught the tail end of that, but now Ancient is headed into the bus stop. We'll see if he makes any violations all the way on that concrete. 2 tires, a very, very clean corner from Ancient. 2 tires everywhere. That is good. Into the carousel, trying to carry some speed.
And here's Hero coming into the bus stop now. He's going to take a very wide entry, and that's, sliding right there. He keeps it clean, but taking a wide entry like that, that's definitely going to ruin your lap. You kind of want to come in a little bit short because it's such a fast bus stop.
Yeah, Hero slid way too much. He was only going 129 out of exit there, but off the final corner, Ancient rolling about 105, diving down to 103. Now down the long front straightaway and across the line, Ancient will run a 15.77. Very solid from Ancient Rain.
And that's one of the fastest laps that we've seen so far. I mean, in practice, that's even a really good lap. His Hero smacks the wall right there.
Not really going to help him, so no penalty. But across the line, Hero Kirigane runs a 17.629. Yikes. Or 117, excuse me. Not what you want to see
and that's
out of
Hero's
that.
only
Number
1
95.
off start. So, all right, next, let's
yeah.
see. The next 2 will be the 2 Bob
It's the Bob Rowe
cars.
teammates. Yeah. Well, there's all 3 of them are here today, which is the first time in forever all 3 Bob Rowe cars have made a race, but or at least attempted to make a race.
Attempted to, yeah. Anyways, Bob, you can go. So now, Bob, it's been not as good of a season for him. Only 107 laps led. Don't think he's led a lap since, what, Rockingham? Maybe even Bristol?
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a pretty rough stretch. He led laps at Talladega, obviously, but besides that, Bob had a great week at Talladega. He got great stage points. He had a solid finish. He closed that gap on Ancient and Arnioto.
Oh, next.
He's now only 18 points 18 points back. I'll watch Bob. You can watch Naruto.
Yeah, and Bob, not to mention as well, Bob also leads the series in top 5s. He has 6 top 5s on the season.
Wow, damn.
And not only that, or wait, does he have 6? I think we messed up once. No, he has 4 or 5s. Oopsies. Yeah, he does have 5. All right, well, we messed up that.
Wait, let me see.
He has 5 top 5s. 11th in the Clash, 9th in Duel 1, and then did not qualify for the 500.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5s, yeah. Whoops. Well,
but yeah,
5
Bob,
top 5s is still extremely good. Top of the series for Bob.
You look at his finishes. 4th, 2nd, 4th, 4th, 5th. So really, the finishes have been there all season long, as here he is coming into turn 1.
Into turn 1, he's going to get 2 tires on that grass, just about as much as you can, almost up to the yellow line. I think he might have over-braked a little bit, I'm unsure. Now, just slightly taps the brake coming into this uphill, taps it twice. Rolling around 135, good. 136, not what you want to see. Now, Tim across the line, he will also be going into turn 1. On the brakes, arcs it in.
It's a great corner from Tim.
Looked pretty solid there from Tim. We saw he had speed in practice, but let's go to Bob in the bus stop once again. Oh, that looked like it could have been 4 tires. I don't know.
2 tires, I saw it. He had 2 on the curb.
Well, maybe we look back at it, but
we will.
Looked to be clean from Bob.
Are done.
Seemed to be a pretty clean carousel too. Now, Timmy coming into the bus stop as well.
Ooh, that was also close, but once again, it was 2 tires on the curb.
We'll see. It was basically the exact same as Bob. Speaking of, final corner for Bob. Going to go under the Go Bowling Bridge, I believe. That's what that is?
I think it's
across the line. Bob, second. 15.863. A very good lap for Bob. Just not as good as Ancient Rain. So he will go to second. Ancient still holding on to the pole.
Now here's Tim. He's known for being a great road course racer. Let's see what he can do all the way. It took a very wide line coming into this corner. And yeah, that looked pretty good. Still smacked the wall right there.
Timmy going to come across the line and get third. 16.729 for Timzu.
Yeah, it wasn't a good lap. I was hyping him up a little bit just for a
Go
second
check
off
those.
pace.
Go check the bus stop on both of them because they got really, really, really close.
Yeah, I guess I'll look at that. Why not?
Just for now. I'll go.
So
Actually, let me get the
we'll go
stream
look
open.
at the.
Time for Timzu.
Yeah, it wasn't a good. Go look at the bus stop for both of those guys. Let's take a look here. Bob, very close, but yes, he did have 4 tires, or did not have 4 tires. Sorry. So he did not. It was very, very close though.
My lord, Tim was close too. Let me see.
Yeah, once again, Tim was also on the curb. So.
Yeah, he's on the curb. He's on the curb, so that's good. Yeah, they're both lap. No penalties for either of their laps. Cutting it about as close as you possibly can. Next 2 cars up. I don't know what Cole. I don't know what's wrong with Cole's scheme.
Oh,
but
finally got
next 2 cars up are Naruto and Cole.
Naruto also known for his road course racing prowess.
Just about to say that. I was literally about to say that word for word. Naruto, he's been very solid in past, endeavors at the Glen. He hasn't shown up to a lot of races this season. He's been busy, but he does have that win that locked him in. And this is Naruto's 4th attempted qualifying. And that means that congratulations to Naruto. As long as he completes this lap, Naruto will be locked into the playoffs.
Yeah, finishes of 1st at Auto Club and then 2nd at Bristol. Did not make Rockingham or Talladega. But still, a solid season from Naruto on his part. He hasn't really done too bad. He's led a couple laps. He's been in the fight a couple races. So, not a terrible season for Naruto. But now we move on to Cole. Got that lucky win at Las Vegas. And not only that, but he's also tied for Northern tied with Northern in points right now. I'm pretty sure that's for 4th.
Yes, that is for 4th in the regular season standings. Only 88 points back. 88 points back is a pretty big margin, but still. Naruto's going to come across the line for his timed lap. Here we go into turn number 1. Naruto runs very wide. Going to get as much out of it as he can right up to that yellow line. Left tire is almost touching it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Naruto, though, 2 tires right there. I like that. Yeah. Oh, he lost a lot of speed on that uphill. Only going about 133, but carried a lot through the beginning portion.
And Cole good through turn 1. Now entering the S's. This is the most difficult part of the track. You want to carry as much speed as possible. But sometimes this happens. You can go about 140 through the S's, but it's going to be very difficult as a Naruto. Clean through the bus stop so far. He hits a couple bumps.
It's a lot of bumps, but I think that last bump might have helped him. It kind of turned his car around. Gave him a pretty good entry to the S's. Now, Cole is going to enter the bus stop. We'll see if he puts 4 tires in. Ooh, going to have to break out a lot, and that's still 2 tires. But he had to break a ton. That's going to help him, that little track bump, but that was not a good bus stop for Cole Custier.
Yeah, that looked a lot worse than Heroes, and that is the most difficult part of the track. If you can find a way to just full throttle it through the bus stop, that's what's going to get you this win. Naruto said it multiple times, and here's Naruto. Speaking of him, on to his final lap.
3rd, 16:02.9 for Naruto. Not bad at all. Going to take 3rd over his teammate Timzu. And now Cole is going to roll off that final corner under the Go Bowling Bridge. Coming across the line, Cole will get 5th place. 17:163 only, besting Hero.
Yeah, I think Hero just had an issue in the bus stop. I think that's what happened to him. Next up, we have Blazin and Top. So Blazin, you can go.
Now, I want to mention with Blazin, a lot of drama with Blazin. Left the league after Rockingham, got re-signed, but not to Liberty Motorsports. To Sunflower Racing, I believe it's called. It's Byron's team. They have not made a single start this season, or I don't even think they've attempted to. Wait, did they attempt to make the 500?
Did Sunflower attempt it? Yes. And Byron
but they have not attempted to make a single race besides the 500. Now, Blazin, this is his, I believe, second start. He is part-time in that 00. Byron spoke to me before the race. He said he has full confidence in Blazin, and he's going to show these guys what he has in store. I don't know about that. Not a great scheme for that 00, but I'm excited to see what Blazin can do now in that 00 Chevrolet Camaro.
And also want to talk about Top, who's replacing Blazin at Liberty Motorsports in that 5-car. Missed Talladega after putting up the slowest lap, but you know what? It's Talladega. It's a super speedway. Anything can happen there. Now we're at a Also, what Hero said, Season 5 SRU champion, so definitely a solid driver. We'll see what he can do at a road course, and he's great with these cars. Once again, SRU and Spotify have very similar feeling cars. It's just these just feel slightly different, but still, this setup is about the same as the SRU setup, is blazing clean through turn 1.
Yeah, Blaze not a clean turn 1, but oh, he goes really wide on those S's. He was able to maintain speed, but he was able to maintain speed of burst, but he dropped down to the 120s, so not a great S's for Blazin.
And top slow through turn 1.
Still able to get back in the gas, clean. Now Blazing gonna come into the bus stop. Still 2 tires. Not bad at all for Blazin. It looked kind of solid. Hits that track bump, kind of helps him turn his car on the brake, rolling around 120 through the carousel.
I think Blazin definitely could have gone faster through that bus stop, as now we see Top coming through as well. Let's see what he can do here.
Those 4 tires in the concrete.
The bus stop is the make or break. That is a perfect bus stop right there from Top.
Yeah, excellent bus stop right there from top of the hour into the carousel. But now, off the final corner, Blazin rolling about 103 miles an hour. Coming to the stripe this time, and his first part-time start, Blazin will get 4th, besting Tim Zoo a 16.563 in the 00.
Not a terrible lap, but let's see what Top can do right here. A little bit off the track. That's going to ruin his final corner. Going to have to get off the gas, brake a little bit early.
He only went around 199. Not bad. A good recovery for Top right there. Going to see across the line. This time, Top is going to go 3rd to last. I believe that is 6th place for top of the hour, a 17.079.
I guess he just struggled in the bus stops, or I guess not in the bus stop, but I guess everywhere else he kind of struggled. Saturn waiting to put up a lap. Let's see. We need somebody else to spawn a car if you haven't gone yet.
One more person to go. And one more person to go. I'm going to count how many we have in the game. 10 cars make this race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 drivers will attempt to make it, so 2 will be eliminated. 2 drivers will be eliminated. Currently, Cole and Hero are on the chopping block, and Top is locked into the showing.
All right, well, here is Saturn in the new number 17 for Liberty Motorsports. Next up is Sky. You can go.
And Saturn had a decent showing last week at Talladega, showed a lot of speed. Not, the best showing, but, I mean, it's Talladega. Not a real, as the Season 6 SRU champion, Hero, no better than Byron fan, but I'm excited to see what this 17 has. He's really good with these cars, just like Top. So, I'm excited, and I'm also excited to see the 51 Sky finally making another race. I think his last start was Bristol, which he was good, but not stellar.
Yeah, struggled on old tires, and that's going to be the name of the game today. Tire wear is going to be super important. There's going to be no stage yellows this race, so strategy is going to be very important. And with the tires going down very quickly, as you see, Saturn went off track right there, just got in the grass, which is legal, by the way, going into that corner. So Saturn is good. But here he is on his time lap.
Across the line, the Real Tree Chevrolet Camaro for Liberty Motorsports. Brakes really, really early right there. Turns under the braking. It's 2 tires over the yellow line. I guess that's legal. 2 tires over the yellow line, legal. Saturn dives it down into the S's. A beautiful S's rolling 140 through there. Great set of corners for Saturn.
Sky also kind of struggled a little bit in turn 1, although I think that turn 1 for Saturn is just really going to ruin his lap. As here we are coming into the bus stop for Saturn.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty decent. I mean...
Yeah, solid. Dropped a lot of speed, but it was a good line. Way up the track to start his carousel, hitting that track bump. Guy now coming into the bus stop this time. We'll see if he follows the rules, keeps it legal.
They're just taking the bus stop really wide. Although that's
great corner, though, from Sky. Oh, that is an unfortunate way to hit that track bump. He's going to go way up the track. Going to roll about the middle line through the carousel.
All right, Saturn coming to the checkered flag for his lap. Let's see what he can put up as he's about to cross the line now.
Saturn will go 7th. 6th, excuse me. 6th. The 16.829. Sky now on the final corner. under the Go Bowling Bridge as a yes. Saturn is locked into the main showing. Now Sky will come across the line and get just better. 5th for Sky, a 116.596. Also will lock himself into the event.
All right, so let's see who is next. We are still
Sebastian
waiting
needs to
on
go.
Sabas.
Arnioto still needs to go.
I thought Arnioto did go. Did he not?
No, he didn't. No.
Oh, that was Ancient who went. My bad.
Yeah, Arnioto still needs to go. Cole went. Sebast still needs to go. No contested needs to go.
And let's see. Before you go,
was I wrong?
Arnioto, let me just see.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Wait,
10, 11.
am I stupid?
12, 13.
There's 13 people?
There's 13.
Oh, so 3 people aren't going to make the showing. So top is not safe.
And in the tryout, we did 12, but I think here we're just going to do 10 just because the tryout race had a lot of crashes, had a lot of issues. So Arnioto, you can go.
Arnioto lost a little bit on his gap. Lost a little bit on his gap during Rockingham between Ancient, but caught back up at Talladega very slightly. As we've already stated a couple times, it's only a 1-point gap for the points leaders. So Arnioto has a lot on the line today. And remember, that regular season championship, if you get first, that's 3 extra playoff points. That can mean a lot, especially since it's only 1 round of our playoffs.
And I'd like
so in that Wonder Bread number 34, Arnioto, a lot on the line today.
And I'd like to point out this between Arnioto and Ancient. You look at their stats. Both of them 1 win, both of them 2 pulls, both of them 3 top 3s, both of them 5 top 5s.
Lord.
The only thing that Arnioto has Ancient beat in is stage wins, which he has 4, Ancient has 2, and then laps led. Arnioto has 252 laps led, Ancient has 183.
I also want to add us on, they also have an identical average finish of 5, which is kind of stellar. So these two have almost had, the same seasons. I would say Arnioto has been a little better so far, but Ancient still maintains the points lead as that 34 crosses the line. Someone is in the middle of the track. I don't know who it is, but...
I don't think anybody. It could be... No, it's not me.
Arnioto. Great corner. Was very fast in practice all the way up to that yellow line. Sebast also going to come across the line to start his timed lap.
That is your Daytona 500 winner. All he has to do is just attempt to make 2 more races, and then he locks himself into the playoffs.
Including this one.
Including this one, yes. So he is... As long as he finishes this lap, doesn't leave midway through, then that counts as a race that he attempted to make, and he will lock himself into the playoffs if he just does that 2 more times.
Sebast actually stated he doesn't even want to be that good as Arnioto clean. Great bus stop there for Arnioto. Sebast said he doesn't even want to make this race. He doesn't want to get embarrassed. All he needs to do is attempt to make 2 more races. So that's a mentality you can have. Is Sebast going to come through the bus stop this time?
Oh, boy. Yeah, got turned in way too hard. Got sideways.
Yeah.
That ruined his lap.
Well, this might be good news for top of the hour as Arnioto now across the final 2 corners. This lap is looking extremely good from this 34 machine.
It's a great final corner as well.
Or off the last corner, the number 34 Wonder Bread Toyota is going to put himself to second. 115.846. Ancient Rain still holding on to that pole position.
Both of the guys who are fighting for the regular season title. Remember, Sabas into the wall right there. That's going to kill his lap. But remember, those two, if you win the regular season championship, you get a ton of playoff points as Sabas, bottom of the board.
Yeah, Sebas is going to go last in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is officially going to eliminate Hiro Kiragane and his only one-off start.
Go, no contested.
Not going to be able to make the race. So now Cole is on the chopping block, and I believe top is locked in. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So is top in?
Yeah, top is locked in.
All right, well, no contested. Let's talk about him real quick. It has been a disastrous of a season for no contested. Did not qualify for Daytona. Qualified for Auto Club in Vegas, but then did not qualify for Bristol. Did not qualify for Rockingham. Did not qualify for Talladega. So if the past is telling the truth, it looks like no contested may not be able to make this race. Although, he did set a pretty fast lap in practice, and it's not sure whether or not that you know, it was a legit lap, but it did seem like it was a pretty fast lap. So let's see if he can do that again. It took a little bit, though. Took maybe 30 minutes, and in approximately that time, you're going to set a pretty good lap. So let's see what No Contested can do right here, as he is the last driver to qualify for tonight's race.
Yeah, and if there's anybody who needs a win, it's No Contested. He currently sits an abysmal minus 69 points to the cutoff. Wait, that's wrong. He's minus 61 points to the cutoff. Excuse me, for No Contested. So if there's anybody who needs it, but that's not going to be good. 4 tires. That's going to be 2/10 off his lap for No Contested. Not a bad, though. Not a bad turn 1, and not a terrible trip through the S's. Lost a little bit of speed, but it's still not horrendous.
Now, the only issue is that I'm not sure if the penalty is going to be worthwhile, because remember, they take that corner a lot slower, so we'll have to see.
Here we go, through the bus stop. I believe he had 2 on the curb. We'll look through again, but No Contested. Solid there through the bus stop. Solid through the carousel. Actually, he broke down a lot to keep that inside line, but not looking too bad for No Contested so far.
And here's No Contested down the final straightaway at Watkins Glen. Coming into the 2 final corners. See a hard left-hander. He's going to have another hard right-hander. Set himself up pretty well for the final corner. Look at that. Didn't roll it as good as many other people. Got off the gas a lot right there. And here he is coming down the front stretch.
Across the line, No Contested, trying to knock out Cole. He will get a 1:16.9. But with the 2/10, it will be a 1:17.113. Cole ran a 1:17.163, which puts No Contested in over Cole by less than a tenth of a second.
So I guess it didn't help that much. So 2/10 penalty will stand. So Cole is eliminated. That is your Las Vegas winner. And along with him, Hero and Sabas. No Contested will barely make it in.
All right, and that is about it. Ancient Rain, 59, gets the pole, and that's going to boost his lead over Arnioto, who qualified second by another 5 points. That's a 5 points and a playoff point for Ancient Rain. Now sits 6 points ahead of Arnioto.
I would like to say this, though. Don't practice just yet. 7:30 is when the race starts, and we have 5 minutes, so I'll ping and say at D1 license, last call for qualifying. I did forget to ping for qualifying, but we had
send him to commercial break. Send him to commercial break.
Well, I mean, we could talk about some things, you know, some interesting topics.
What interesting topics do we have to talk about? Actually, there's been a lot of changes.
There's a lot of changes with the teams.
We already talked about that, but there are some more interesting changes. Lil Monster in the 22 car, who sits 11th in points, only -7 to the cutoff, left the league, and now replacing him is Orange, not able to make today's race, but
no, we're talking about turn 1, Bob.
Yeah, we're talking about No Contested's good. That's 2 tires on the curb. No Contested's good. No Contested's good. That's 2 tires. Yeah. No Contested's good. That's 2 tires. He's literally fine. Okay, so then Bob and or Timmy and Nar also get a penalty then, because they were more egregious than that.
Exactly,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's
never mind.
Specifically said
never mind, he's good. Whoa.
But we also specifically said 4 tires, and I told Arnioto and Ancient earlier that if you have 3 tires off somehow, then it's fine.
No, Hiro Kiragane does not make it in his only one-off start. Unfortunate. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Orange now in the 22 car for Daytona Motor Club. Not able to attend today, as I said. Also, in other news, a new driver was signed to a new charter. I believe it was Berwick who sold their only other charter to Icon, and now with that charter, Icon has signed sub-5 in the number 18 Toyota. He has 40 points, so he's sitting 39 below the cut line, and he also did not attend today, so obviously Also, what we haven't talked about is we are going about a week break. Mars going on vacation. I'm going on vacation.
Now, the one
So,
thing is that I go on
yeah.
vacation on Thursday, so we could do a race Tuesday. That would be
I also
Indy.
leave Thursday. We both leave Thursday, by the way.
So we could do a race Tuesday.
I work
which would be
Wednesday.
Indianapolis.
So I can't do
we'll
Wednesday.
have to see what happens. Most likely we won't, but we could.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Yep, it's an option. We'll see. But most likely, this will be the final race before the break. And once we get back from the break, we will have the prestigious Spotify Cup Series Triple Crown. 3 crown jewels, back to back to back. The Brickyard 400, the Coke 600, and the Southern 500. So it is going to be an exciting time in the Spotify Cup Series. Right on the cusp of the playoffs. Only 10 drivers make it in. So it's gonna be intense tomorrow. I'm very excited.
And you know what? I'll tell you this. I am excited. I am stoked for Indianapolis. That's going to be a fun race to watch. Indianapolis, very tough to pass. Only the best drivers win the Brickyard 400. I've won it 3 times, and I wish I've won it more because, goodness, Indianapolis is such a fun track to race at. It's a great track in general. I mean, just so much history around it. The Indy 500 as well. So I'm so excited for Indianapolis. Not only that, but you follow it up with Charlotte, Patriotic Weekend. Then after that, you followed up with Throwback Weekend, which we might add a little bit of a twist, so where drivers can only run Spotify throwbacks. It's the final season.
Ooh,
so
I like that
we'll
idea.
see what people come up with. There's a lot of great schemes back in the past for Spotify. A lot of great champions.
Schemes.
So we'll see what people come up with. But that is the Triple Crown after this race. Those are also the final 3 races until the playoffs.
Yeah, and the playoffs is exciting too. I want to mention it's kind of, I don't know, I like the tracks in the playoffs. We have the old configuration of Atlanta, that worn down track. Tires are going to be flying off. Followed by, after Atlanta, we are followed by Pocono, which last season Pocono had a banger finish, I believe. We had a great finish at... No? Okay,
Pocono was
never
a bad
mind.
race last season. It's
Well, I know
not
it's a
Super
bad
Speedway
race,
Atlanta.
but-
It's old Atlanta.
Yeah, it's old Atlanta, followed by Pocono, and then the cutoff race for the first time in Spotify Cup Series history. We are headed to Martinsville.
Cup Series.
We raced Martinsville.
Cup Series is the first time.
Okay,
but
that's what I
the
thought.
second time in the series, or like in all of Spotify, it's the second time because we went there in trucks in season 2.
Oh God. Well, the first time in Cup Series history, we will be at
And there it is. All right, you guys can go practice.
Oh, about time.
And it is time to get this race underway, get everything set up. And I will say this before everybody leaves the VC. Make sure whenever you pit in pit road, make sure whenever you pit, you hold down on the S button. I'll allow you to go 2 tires out this race, but not 4 because, you know, you're on a hill.
Yup.
So let's bring you guys to commercial break. When we come back, it'll be some road course racing for the first time and only time this season.
As now Savas will clear him. And y'all pass on turn 2.
Top to the top, ain't never gonna stop. To the top, ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me, go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary.
watch this comeback.
Oh, this guy is
Bro,
trolling.
it's over. It's a comeback. It's a comeback. It's a comeback.
The biggest comeback in history right here. Crap.
Dude.
Nah, he
This is about to be caught. This is about to be caught on CCTV, bro.
Oh my gosh, he
Caught
got
live?
dogged on like
Caught lagging.
He's gonna win. No, he did that.
No.
He did that.
No. Oh.
No.
No.
He got the-
No.
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 He's
no.
so. Wait, no.
What is
Wait.
it? What was that?
He missed.
Oh.
He missed. It's out. It's out. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, this is it. This is
No way.
This is it. This is for the win.
That's it. For the win.
No, it's
Please
not.
don't.
No, it's not.
Why would he do that?
One more.
Bro, he should.
Green.
He won.
No.
There's a place up ahead and I'm going just as fast as my feet can fly. Come away, you get going. Leave the sinking ship behind. Come on the rise and win. We're going up around the bend.
Check it out. coming off the corner. Timson will probably win the championship.
And you're gonna be slow? You're gonna be slow?
Oh, let's go.
Hey y'all, it's racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. These drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it till the crowd can't take no more. Been here since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Here since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Big crash to reckon behind the leaders. On the final lap. What a finish!
In my head I hear a million conversations. I'm spinning out, don't wake me up until the end. The river's flowing in denial, I can't fake it. I'm paranoid that all my thoughts are all my friends. Got blood in my chest, fight in my step. No sleep, no...
In the number one machine, driving a Chevrolet Camaro, it is Bob, the builder. Driving the number 7 Chevrolet Camaro for the Hendrick Automotive Series, it is going to be Cole Custer, or Custier. Ah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready? I'm cold-blooded. I'm cold-blooded. Ice in my veins, never gonna run. remember that feeling. All those nights alone, I face my fears in the mirror. Found my way to show who I am won't disappear. The scars from the fights I came through the years, the constant reminders of what got me here. All those nights alone, they were the start of something great. Now here comes the shakedown.
Racetrack.
Crash on the front stretch.
You blew a damn tire. There they go. Trouble.
Spins into the outside wall.
What the f did he do that for? Spun out guys and wrecked like crazy. It was tough out there. I mean, it's...
Oh yeah, the whole wheel comes off, but it doesn't look bad. That looks bad.
It started out bad and then got worse.
I told you. I told you.
It was an awesome race.
I told you. What the f did he do that for?
Oh, true about that. It's bad restart.
So did I, man. I had to hold back so I didn't kill you, Ancients. Oh, Civil War back here.
Boy.
Two spots. Two Bobs spinning my around and holding all three up. Thanks a lot, Two Bobs. You bloody
I'm
wanker.
surrounded by Hendrick cars.
I'm not Hendrick. Oh wait, that's Guy.
I'm just a mid driver here.
Well, I guess I'm watching Martinsville. Don't do what I did on spot.
Oh, can't stop me now. Check them around. Oh, can't stop me now. And heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm singing. Oh, can't stop me now. And Clouds, big one, freezing almost up and over.
Wait, Mar, no, Mar, no. It's literally me versus Mama Kami Jr. right now.
no.
Nah, he better pass.
You guys are cheating right now.
Kona!
You guys are cheating right now.
We're
Pass
so good.
it.
Hello everyone and welcome to another race.
doesn't bring you pain. It's blowback.
Off the corner, Timson will probably win the championship.
And you're gonna be slow. You're gonna be slow.
Oh, let's go.
It's blowback. Hey y'all, it's racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. These drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it till the crowd can't take no more. Been here since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Here since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Big crash to reckon behind the leaders. On the final lap. What a finish! In my head I hear a million conversations. I'm spinning out, don't wake me up until the end. The river's flowing in denial, I can't fake it. I'm paranoid that all my thoughts are all my friends. Got blood in my chest, fight in my step. No sleep, no...
In the number one machine, driving a Chevrolet Camaro, it is Bob, the builder. Driving the number 7 Chevrolet Camaro for the Hendrick Automotive Series, it is going to be Cole Custer, or Custier.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Cold-blooded. Are you ready? I'm cold-blooded. I'm cold-blooded. Ice in my veins, never gonna run. Venom on my face, fire on my tongue. I'm cold-blooded. It's all or nothing. If I go down, gonna burn with the sun. Won't quit down till I'm sitting on the...
Welcome back to the Spotify Cup Series. I know, a very long commercial break that we had right there, but it's a road course. Things are very different around here. Instead of drivers having the fueler fuel the car from the left side, it's now on the right side of the car this time. So a little bit different coming down pit road. It's also going to be a very difficult pit road. As you can see, it's very slanted. So guys who are at the end are going to be having a tough time trying to get into their box, while maybe guys who qualified near the back, guys like Saturn, guys like Top, even no contested too, they're going to have a very easy time getting into their box compared to a lot of these other guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a really easy entry for them, and you have to wonder, is that really a benefit to have the first stall? Obviously, you get out of pit road first, but I just want to go look at the first stall if you want to come with me, Mar, really quickly. You see how close, you see how close this is to this wall right here? Now, I'm not saying, but here's what I'm going to say. If first stall gets off pit road, and then someone else is right next to them, they might slam into this wall, and that could hurt their tires. It could also, you know, they might have to lift back. So is the first stall really going to be beneficial? I'm not sure. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Ancient Rain 59, who is able to get the pole and stretch his points lead out to 6 over Arnioto.
Now, let's take a look at the penalties from last week, just to make sure that we have everything set. Cole has a one-race probation,
Cole
and Tim
but he did not make it.
has a one-race probation. So Tim will be starting on warning 1.
Yep, Tim will start on warning 1. What do you mean, what is that 51? This guy lost his sponsorship. I guess Bumgarner lost his sponsorship. It's not been a great season for him. Give him a warning.
I'm not letting him race.
Well, Sky and Mar having a little bit of a tussle right now. Are we gonna line up double file?
Yeah, because
wow.
they can't line up single file or else they're gonna fall down the hill.
Look at that, double file. And that's also another thing, a disadvantage of having this first stall. You're gonna have to hit this first starting position. You're gonna have to hit the brakes.
All right, so here we go. 40 laps, 10, 10, and then 20 for the final stage.
It's gonna be a long day here at the Glen.
Okay, let me say it one more time.
Only a little bit late. Why are there 9 cars? Who's missing? Somebody's missing.
Wait, is there?
Oh, no contested. No contested.
Someone's missing. Oh, yeah, no contested.
He didn't say anything in chat, so.
He's not even. Is he here?
Is he in the booth? I'm doing something. Okay, he can merge then.
Okay,
he can merge.
So
he can merge, and we'll dex him.
No contested will merge.
Well, here we go once again.
Third time's a charm.
Saturn NR. Oh, never mind, Saturn's ready. Okay.
Hero's just fucking around. All right, here we go.
Getting ready to go through the gears. The 7th race of the Spotify Cup Series season is underway. Green flag at Watkins Glen.
Here they are coming into turn 1. It's going to be chaos coming into the first corners already. Everybody getting pushed. But remember, it is legal if you get forced past that yellow line as they come into the S's. 3 wide right there. Contact. Sky gets into the wall.
Oh, they're wrecking! And that is Blazin in the back in the wall. Naruto also got pushed by, I believe, Ancient. But now, Timmy and Sky have made their way to first and second as they are 3 wide in the back, getting ready to enter the bus stop.
And no penalties will be warranted after the contact there that happened in turn 1. Now here they are through the carousel. Arnioto for the points lead, diving to the first place spot. Here comes Ancient 3 wide on the bottom.
Yeah, Tim's gonna lift out of it. He's gonna give a big push to Sky. Ancient just trying to hang on that outside. A 4-car breakaway as the Bob Rowe teammates are side by side for 5th. Now, Sky gonna look to the bottom of Arnioto, but the 34 is gonna have that advantageous line. Diving it down in the 51, trying to get a run through, not quite able to happen. Arnioto will lead this lap as Ancient had an incident there off the final corner.
I was just about to note on that. Ancient, huge slip up right there in the final corner. They stay side by side. Most of these cars right next to each other. Almost no room for breathing as let's see. Oh, Naruto and Tim off the track. I think Top may have also gone off track.
I saw Naruto and Tim. I don't know if I saw Top. Oh, Naruto slammed Tim into the wall, but it kind of helped them. As they're single file now out through the S's, a little bit of battling in the back. I believe that's between Top and Blazin. Naruto or Arnioto still out front. Sky is hounding that back bumper. Those are teammates for Icon. As Arnioto a little bit better there through the bus stop into the carousel, stretches that gap out. Behind those two are the Bob Rowe Racing teammates. Is Naruto going to go real wide off the carousel. Now Timmy right on the 12's back bumper. Ancient is in 5th. He had a terrible restart. Hopefully he's going to be able to make some time back up. But as of now, it's that number 34 Wonder Bread Toyota Camry who maintains the lead.
And there's Arnioto down the front straightaway. You see him for Icon Motorsports. Sky in second, also for Icon Motorsports. What a great day they're having. Although one of their cars actually went off the, or did not make it into this race. I don't know why I was about to say off the track. Here we are. Arnioto will get a VW.
Yeah, Arnioto goes off track there. Ancient now on the back bumper of Timmy is going to look to the bottom going into the S's. They're side by side, banging doors. That's for the 4th position. Bob also in the fray, trying to help out his teammate. They bang doors once again. Ancient, though, is going to have it almost. He has the better line. I wonder if Tim is going to break out of this going too wide into the bus stop. He won't. They keep it too wide.
Boy.
Oh, they got really close.
Oh, Ancient in the
4
grass.
tires in the grass. Really tight. That allows Blazin to surge through to the inside of that number 4 machine. As up front, they are side by side for the lead.
Ancient got a verbal warning there. So did Blazin. 4 tires in the grass. Tim had a terrible entry, which caused, or Bob, I think, had contact with Tim. Gonna have to look back at that because Bob also had 4 tires in the grass off the exit right there.
Now that's going to put Ancient... Oh, Ancient made a mistake. He had a very shallow entry that allows Tim to get right back to his bumper.
Yeah, Bob
Ancient going to
could not do
block.
anything.
Big block right there from Ancient.
And then car at the back, Saturn. Cut the
Into turn 1. Bob, 4 tires off. I don't know if he got pushed by Top, but Bob was 4 tires off the yellow. I don't know if Byron maybe got an angle of that, but...
A lot of verbal warnings so far this race.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but Blazin was able to get by Ancient and Timmy. He is now into the 4th position in that 0-0 driving for already aforementioned Byron fan. NCIS, Chevrolet Camaro coming into the bus stop. But those 3 leaders, especially Arnioto.
Bob, there he goes.
That's a caution. Bob on his side in the bus stop. Not very good, as look at that 4-car pack all battling for the 4th position. Ancient leads the side-by-side 0-0 and 16, and Top trying to get in the fray. But back further towards the front. Arnioto and Sky battling for that lead. The 51 Arca get in heavy, but not going to be able to make it happen. Arnioto coming across the line will maintain the position. Ancient gets 4th, Naruto 3rd, Timmy in 5th. Top 6,
My
and
guess
Blazin
is that
7th.
everybody's going to come in on this caution, take 4 tires, maybe top off on fuel as well. So no contested will still have to go TTB, yup. But if everybody stays out, then that means no contested will start on fresh tires.
Yep.
If one person
no
stays out, that
will
means
go...
no contested will go with their tires.
Well, no contested will still... Oh, wait, you're right. Yeah, you're correct.
And everybody's going to come into pit road now. So no contested will still be TTB. You'll still have 100% tires, though.
Yeah, tires wear here like crazy. So it's going to be very interesting to see once we get into these, later stages of the run, how it's going to work out.
That's just because we want people to pit after the stages, and it sucks that a caution came out so early in this race. But here we go.
We're going to hand it off to Orange, our pit road reporter, as the field gets ready to enter pits.
I think it's the pink light. All right, here we go.
Orange.
As here they come pit road, as we see Arnioto work on a pit road and Sky following behind, and Naruto, Ancient, and Tim. Sky comes in for, I don't know, two Goodyear tires maybe. Really quickly, Naruto gets out. Ooh, Naruto gains the spot. And it looks like Arnioto will win the race off pit road. Naruto 2nd, Sky 3rd, Tim 4th, and Ancient 5th. So it looks like Naruto gained a spot. Sky lost the spot, and it looks like Tim also gained a spot.
Yeah, and I think Blazin made the same mistake he made at Rockingham. Didn't know that you could change the pressure, or not the tire pressures. What am I talking about?
The tire pressures. You've played too much NR Sassy.
Didn't know that he could change how many tires he took or fuel he took at Rockingham until the very last run there. Why'd you put caution?
Well, just because it's
Well, just
not
a
pitting
second
anymore.
caution. No, that's fine. This kind of messes with things. So, first caution of the day here at the Glen. 6 laps to go in stage 1.
No contested. Are you... He has the blue light, like the pit road penalty. No contested. Do you have the pit road?
Here,
Did you hit the...
no contested. Go to the entry of pit road real quick. Or just respawn your car. Here, respawn your car. Respawn your car.
Just respawn your car, yeah.
Yeah, just so that it gets rid of the blue light. There you go.
Yeah.
Give me... I can't do that. Orange.
Okay, well, we finally have our full 10-car field. No contested was AFK before this. As you saw,
I don't think there's a command for it.
Arnioto won the race off pit road. Naruto got 2nd. Leapfrogging Sky. Ancient was 4th. Timzu 5th. Saturn 6th. Top 7th. Blaze in 8th. Bob in 9th. And no contested. Did not pit, but he will be in 10th for this restart.
So let's see. Nobody said an R. All right, here we go.
5 laps in, halfway through stage 1. No stage cautions, back through the gears. A great launch for Arnioto. We are green once again at the Glen. That restart will be under a slight review. Is chaos into turn 1. Everyone sends it. Arnioto went wide, though, by himself, so that's going to be a verbal for Arnioto.
And
no help by that 34. Everyone else was forced. The 51 now of Sky in the lead.
And restart being reviewed.
Oh, big contact in the back. Everyone lost a ton of time. I don't know what happened, but it is an absolute pack. 3 wide back there for the 6th position between Bob and Ancient. No contested lifts out of it. The restart will be under review for any potential penalties, but it is the same top 3, just in a different order. Now Arnioto is going to be playing offense on his teammate Sky. Sky up the track in the carousel. The 34 dips below for just a second.
So
He thought about it. But the restart is good, is confirmed. No jump from that 34 car. The 12 of Naruto still in 3rd. Timmy was able to get away from that pack. He is in 4th.
And now it's very spread out. Oh, no! Contact at the back. 2 cars run around.
Caution
keep
again.
It green. No.
No, keep it green. A 2-car wreck, I guess, is not a caution. And one of those cars was Ancient Rain. That is catastrophic for your points leader, who's now in last. I don't understand the call. Personally, it was a 2-car incident, but now for the lead, Arnioto peaks to the bottom, side by side for the lead, coming into the S's. The 34 gonna maintain the lead. Naruto hit a wall fling, but saved it. He's gonna lose a position though. Now Timmy overtakes him for 3rd, and Top is gonna be challenging for that 4th position. That is a huge shot to Ancient Rain's campaign for this points lead. Because, again, there are no stage cautions, so Ancient's not going to be able to get another break unless there is another yellow. As looking back to the lead is, Naruto doored Top, and Bob sends it in. That's a teammate. Bob now clear into 4th, but Naruto going to challenge again. 3 wide for 4th, as Arnioto has once again retaken the lead.
The track. Well, don't put 4 tires off the grass. Sorry to tell you.
As now, coming into the final corner, Arnioto hanging on back there. Top has been able to get the position over both the Bob Rowe boys, but he slams that wall. Loses the spot to the 4, as we have 2 3-car packs here for the lead and for 4th.
And into turn 1, Arnioto leads the field, almost 4 tires off. Bob will not go 4 tires. Someone at the back
Blazin'
just
4
went 4
tires.
tires off. That was Blazin'.
Blazin' 4 tires. Everyone else is good, though.
So yeah, a lot of warnings given out this race. Just an update on it. Tim is on warning 2. Naruto on verbal warning 2. Top on warning 1. Arnioto verbal warning 2. Ancient verbal warning. Blazin' verbal warning 2. And Saturn verbal warning.
Yeah, they're going to have to start to, try and keep it green. We'd have to do like a 5-warning race if things get too bad, but seems like everyone was cleaned out through that bus stop.
Yeah, Top
Sky still on the back bumper of the 34.
2 tires on the curb.
Yeah, Top lost a lot of time there. Now the Bob Rowe teammates are battling for the 5th position. Or, excuse me, for the 4th position. As slowly, Timmy has been catching these leaders. He smacks that wall, has to get out of the gas. But I think Arnioto might have smacked that wall too. But Timmy slowly gaining. He's got that gap to, I think, about 5 car lengths now between him and Sky. Or more like 7 or 8 car lengths, but still not too far of a deficit. As, yeah, there are no stage cautions. 3 laps to go in stage number 1.
And everybody clean in turn 1. Just got to be careful of it. People keep sending it a little bit too deep. I bet tires are getting worn. You're going to have to start braking a little bit earlier. And that's one of the things, especially at these road courses. You're going to have to adapt to those old tires. You're going to have to start braking early, making sure that, hey, you know, if I'm on old tires, I should probably brake a little bit early just so I can make the corner. But you still want to be fast, so you want to push it, but it just becomes really difficult to actually, you know, stay on pace. Oh, car
Bob is up and
around.
over again, or not Bob, excuse me. Someone. It was Blazin'. That's a caution, right? That was a flip.
He saved it. I mean, he's right behind no contested.
No caution again. Wow, a flip. And he didn't really save it, but he did land on 4 tires. Anything for the fuel strategy, I guess. As no caution once again. Arniotto still hanging on to that lead. Sky not the greatest final corner. Now Tim closer to Sky than Sky is to Arniotto. 2 laps to go in stage 1 at the Glen. Now into turn number 1. Sky just going to have to try to gain back any time he lost. Everyone is good, and this front pack is top. That's going to be a verbal warning for that number. Not what number is top?
5.
That number 5 machine.
What did he
At
hit,
the
like
front.
a track bump or something?
I don't know. At the front, Arniotto and Sky have made away. Timmy has lost a ton of time. Now these 3 Bob Rowe cars are battling for stage points. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The difference is, oh, Naruto!
All right, well, that's going to be
That's a teammate! Oh, that's okay, that's a yellow?
Yeah, because like
flip?
every single car fucking wrecks.
Okay, well, that's going to be a
stop.
caution. And that's going to end the stage because it's going to be a 1 lap, unless Mar wants to do a 1 lap shootout for the stage. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure this will end the stage. That's a caution. Interesting officiating. The Bob Rowe teammates got together.
It wouldn't end the stage, actually. We'd just do a 1
Oh,
lap
we
shootout.
do a 1 lap shootout? Well, we're going to have a 1 lap shootout. The Bob Rowe
Especially
teammates.
since there's no stage caution.
Oh, Bob just sent it on Timmy. They both got in the wall. I think they're still going to be able to hold their positions. Yes, they will. Bob in 3rd, Timmy 4th, Top in 5th. Naruto is able to, or excuse me, Saturn 6th, Naruto 7th, Ancient 8th, and this is a big break for those guys who wrecked earlier in the stage. And they always talk about FLM teamwork. That's a Bob Rowe teamwork moment. As now we're going to see who's going to come down pit road. I would assume everyone should.
Everyone's going to come down pit road.
Everyone should come down pit road.
People got to realize that going side by side in the bus stop is not going to work.
Yeah, and time again,
we could get rid of the wall, but the wall's there so people don't cut the track when I'm not looking.
Keep it. They can not go side by side. Mar, can I restart my PC? Ancient can, but he has to go to the back on the restart.
No, just.
Or Ancient's gonna have to merge
because
TTB.
he's not gonna
He'll have to merge TTB. Yeah, Ancient, you're gonna have to go TTB. He's already at the back anyway.
I mean, I'd recommend. Okay, well, I'd recommend doing a stop first. Now he's just going to be TTB.
He's going to be TTB. Well, we're going to hand it off to Orange once again, as they will enter pit road shortly.
Yeah. The stage 1 final lap got in the way. Sorry, Orange.
You're good. As here they are coming down pit road, Arniotto leads the field as he's been dominating all day. Sky comes in 2nd down pit road. Bob coming in 3rd. Tim 4th. Naruto 5th. Sorry, top 5th.
I think that everyone's
Tim
good.
out quick. Tim will win the race off pit road, and he takes a gamble. Maybe can he beat Arniotto off? Yes, he will. Then we have top Naruto, Bob, Sky, Ancient, and then no contested. And Blazin will round it out.
All right, thank you, Orange. Tim, an aggressive stop once again, will win the race off pit road. The 16 he's tried some interesting strategy in the past. Some have worked, some have not. I'm assuming he just took the same and had a great entry, but now the number 16 for Bob Rowe Racing is going to be in a great spot with only 1 lap to go in stage number 1.
And here is Arnioto in second. He's led the most laps so far. And remember, yeah, no stage C. So once this stage ends, that means the next one will start. So that means that they will be able to make it on tires, but we're hoping that they can make it to the end of the stage as we are waiting for Blazin and Ancient to join back. So while we
And
do
Naruto.
that, let's do Scheme of the Day.
Oh, very early for Scheme of the Day, but sure. You can go first, Mar. You can go first.
All right, well, Scheme of the Day, we forgot to do it at Talladega. That's on me, but, you know, not a lot of schemes really catch my eye, but I think the one scheme that I do like the most is going to be that Subway number 5 by Top. I really like that car. It looks clean. It looks fresh. I don't know.
Okay,
I just like the colors on it.
So for my Scheme of the Day, I'm also going to choose a Liberty Motorsports driver. I'm also going to choose an SRU champion. I will choose the number 17 Realtree Chevrolet Camaro of Saturn will be my Scheme of the Day winner. I think that camo is just oh so clean. I love the design. And yeah, a fresh coat of paint for a driver who's going to need a big revival to try and get into these playoffs. Saturn is my Scheme of the Day winner.
All right, well, that is our
wait for
Scheme
Ancient.
of the Day. We are waiting
I'm
for
here.
Ancient right now.
Oh, no Scheme of the Day for me.
Oh, Orange.
Oh,
Wait, no,
yeah,
Orange. Yeah,
Orange, yeah,
Orange.
go,
You
go,
can choose
go.
your Scheme of the Day, buddy.
Exactly. See, honestly, if I'm just gonna be honest, I Scheme of the Day. I'm gonna go with Naruto's Yahoo car. I really like that car. It was definitely between him and Tim. I also really like the Figure Wrench car, but I would say Naruto wins Scheme of the Day for me.
All right, well, that's now the end of Scheme of the Day as Ancients join back. We will get you under green very shortly. It's going to be aggressive. Stage points are on the line. Remember, a stage win is 15 points in a playoff point. That's a lot. Stage wins matter a lot, so I'm interested to see how aggressive drivers will get. I'm looking for someone like Top, second on the inside lane. Will we see him make it 3 wide into 1? I don't know. Further back is Sky and Saturn, who are 3rd and 4th on the outside. They're probably going to have to get aggressive, too. Sky, not in a bad position for points by any means, but I'm sure he would like to get some more, and especially Saturn, who sits 57 below the cutoff. He's going to need some points. As Ancient is now here.
Ancient does have no tape. Can hear a Dex.
Can you Dex tape, Hero?
I think you can.
Is Hero needs to stay in the booth because like we need him to Dex things. I'm dragging him back.
Okay, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me try. Okay, so Hero may not be able to Dex tape. So that means Ancient would be at a disadvantage.
We might need to have Ancient go down pit road and get some tape because he's going to be at a big disadvantage here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If Hero can Dex tape, then perfect, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
I want my baby back, 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 baby. Please, baby back.
Ancient would have to come down pit road if he can't.
Okay, sorry. I'm back.
Dude, what'd you do?
I had to tell Hero something.
Did Hero fix it? Can he do tape?
I don't know if he fixed it. I'm unsure.
Okay, well that sucks. Can I?
Yeah, just tell Ancient to pull it down pit road.
Barbecue sauce.
Rigged.
Bob's getting banned.
Oh, Bob's in the Bob Rowe. Wow, Bob Rowe's actually using their VC for once. That's crazy.
Wow, this is crazy. I've never seen Bob Rowe use their VC as Ancient's pulling it down pit road to get some tape.
All right.
Well, this is climactic, but Time Lord. What? What?
I wanna sing a song.
No. Please do.
Why?
Baby back,
Yeah.
please, baby back,
Baby back
ribs.
ribs.
Why does it say I'm
I'm
on
in a-
chase?
Barbecue sauce.
I'm in a booth with
Okay.
idiots.
No, you're not. You're in a booth with really smart people.
It's okay, special friend.
I think you're.
No.
I think you're the only
I'm
idiot
really
here.
smart.
Well, let's get back to talking about the race.
Okay.
1 lap to go in stage number 1. The field getting ready to go green. It's gonna get aggressive. It's gonna get wild and crazy. It doesn't look like anyone said NR. Back through the gears. White flag. 1 lap to go at the Glen. And Tim with a terrible launch. Arnioto is gonna be clear with the lead headed into turn number 1.
Oh, everybody getting pushed right there. Arnioto pushed off the track. Everybody had contact. So everybody who went off right there did have contact. Uh-oh.
Is to the lead with 1 to go. A great launch for that number 12 Yahoo Ford. These points would be amazing for him as in the back. Blazing got in the wall. They're side by side for second. That's between Timmy and Arnioto.
Side by side for second and on throughout the field. Blazing side by side with no contested. Someone's going to have to give in coming into the bus stop. It's sketchy through there as Blazing 4 tires through the grass, more contact. Arnioto had no room from Bob, and more contact at the back between Saturn and Sky.
Now they're 3 wide through several parts of the field. Naruto went wide, but he has a massive lead. I don't think it matters. Arnioto now with receiving some heat from those Bob Rowe cars. They're side by side for second, and look who's in 5th. No contested trying to get some stage points. But now, coming into the final corner, Naruto looking to win his, I believe, first stage of the season.
And here it is, Naruto down the front straightaway. He'll pick up his first stage victory.
Arnioto 2nd, Bob 3rd, Timmy 4th, Blazin 5th.
And here they are. Oh, more contact. Tim went way off the track right there. So
Game with
did
no
no
contested.
contested.
Okay, let me do, you have to solo commentate, I'm doing points.
Okay. So no contested. We'll get a verbal warning for that. I know that he's in the stage. Contact at the back right there. Top hit a track bump. Got into the wall. Naruto running away right now with Bob, his teammate, in 2nd. Blazing right now, currently in 3rd with Arnioto behind him.
Solo commentate.
I know.
They just slapped.
I just got to add no contested. Oh my god, big wreck at the back. No contested went around. Ancient's involved, and that is a 3-car wreck. That will bring out the yellow.
Okay, perfect. This allows me to go look back. I think Ticker's right. I think it was Bob, Timmy, Blazin, but I'll look again. But this, by the way, puts Arnioto 4 points ahead of Ancient in the regular season championship standings. Oh, look at that. Blazing a great line. Able to shark in front of Arnioto, get to the bottom of Bob, and put that 0-0 in 2nd place.
All right, well, let's see if we have any takers down pit road. Another caution in the bus stop. We might just have to get rid of the... I think it was the track bump there, though. I'll do a vote.
It's the curb bumps.
Yeah, it was Bob, then Timmy, then... Okay. Is my mic not working, or are you guys just not talking?
No, you're working. It's just
Okay, well...
we weren't talking.
Very aggressive restart. Naruto was able to pick up the stage win, and if I'm correct, yeah, that is Naruto's first stage win of the season. Kind of surprising, but I mean, he just hasn't showed up to a lot of races, so I can't really blame him. But that puts Naruto at 130 points, and more significantly, Arnioto, 240 points, your new points leader. Ancient 2nd with 236, Bob in 3rd with 218.
Arnioto saying that Bob corner cut. Gonna look back at that. Let's see here. He did, but Arnioto did not give him room.
Yeah, that's what I was just literally just about to say. That I saw that too. I think he had no room, so.
Make sure to give Ancient his laps back by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, guys, so.
Change Ancient Labs 10. Okay. Ancient's going AFK. Of course, he's in the middle of the racetrack right now. All right, here we go. Oh, no, Naruto. Naruto went through the limiter before it was done. I believe he got shoved into it, though. I'll have to take a look, but if he did just go into it, that's his fault. Blazin trying to get into his stall, and he gets pushed by Bob.
Oh, and Bob hits Sky as well. Terrible pit stop for Bob.
I don't believe that was
Bob
Bob's
doing?
fault. I'm not sure. Because I think Blazin kind of checked up in front of him.
I think they may have been stuck.
No, they weren't stuck. Blazin, I was on Blazin. Blazin was trying to check up coming into his stall. Because he was coming up on it. And then
Bob
let's
is
see
saying
here.
that they were both stuck.
Blazin's just, yeah, essentially brake checking Bob. In that scenario, you just have to pull it high and then just get around him. So that was very unfortunate for Blazin.
Bring Ancient, by the way. He needs his lap.
Oh my god, he's got to add tape to his car again.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Dramatic pit road.
Oh, what happened?
Bob got into, well, Blazin got into Bob, and Bob wrecked Sky as well.
Yeah, it wasn't. Bob's saying that it's
Naruto,
bumper
Naruto
lock, but it
also
wasn't.
Naruto
Is that
also
Ancient
sped
or
up
not?
the road.
Is that Saturn in second? Oh my. Where's Ancient? Why did he steal away through pit road?
I don't know. Maybe needs tape. He might need tape. I think he had to respawn his car.
Yeah, Ancient has to respawn his car again. He was AFK, so here comes Ancient, and hopefully we can just have some clean racing. Like I said, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient on the track limits now that essentially the entire field has a verbal warning or more. Most people have 2 verbal warnings, so by the end of this, they're going to have essentially everybody's going to be parked by the end of this, so I'm just going to have to be a little more lenient. Saturn and Tim take the front rows. We're about to go green here at Watkins Glen.
Getting ready to go through the gears once again. The 17, the 16, green flag back underway. We are 12 laps in to a very action-packed Watkins Glen event. Timmy gonna take the lead as 3-1 contact. Guy, Timmy, top is around. They're 5 wide for a second going into the S's. That was caused by a 3-wide calamity. No contested off the front bumper of Bob. It is chaos as Sky was able to get away with the lead. Arnioto second, Saturn third, and a pair of Bob Rowe teammates for 4th and 5th.
And that restart is going to be reviewed, just making sure that nobody cut the track and maybe caused Top to go around right there. That is very unfortunate for Top. Stage 2, maybe only for him if this thing goes green.
Something happened to Naruto, I don't know. He was very far, he was out of the gas, very, very far away from the rest of the pack. He might have hit a wall, I'm not sure as now. Ancient has finally made his way up to the front, challenging Saturn for the 3rd position. They're side by side, but those pair of icon Toyota Camrys have found themselves back up to the front. Into the final corner now, Saturn and Ancient side by side as Bob, I think, gave his teammate of Timmy a little bit of a shot as they're still side by side for 3rd, but they're also almost side by side for the lead. Sky remains out front, but Arnioto is in 2nd. The 48 now of Ancient. Crossover move, not able to make it sick. Saturn is now clear for 3rd. Oh, up front, side by side briefly. Sky almost slammed Arnioto into the wall, and that could have been a catastrophic incident for those teammates. Able to, maintain their speed, keep it straight. Now Sky is out front. Arnioto 2nd, Saturn 3rd, Ancient 4th, Timmy 5th into the bus stop.
Oh no, Ancient!
Oh! Arnioto also made a mistake. Ancient made a mistake as well. Our Ancient is going to lose all of his track position. He jumped out of his car for some reason. I don't know why he did that. But also in that was Arnioto. He, in second, hit that wall, launched him up the track, and now back to 5th place behind those Bob Rowe teammates, which will put Saturn in second and Sky solely out front.
Oh, Bob really sent it into Tim right there. Everybody got into the wall. That is not going to help them out. Side by side right here between Saturn and Tim. I also believe Bob went off the track in the bus stop, so I will review that. Tim does not want to go side by side right there. Going to keep it clean through turn 1, and like I said, going to be a little bit more lenient on track limits, but no contested will get a verbal warning for that because it was way off.
Yeah, we're going to be, because obviously we don't want to park the entire field. It's a very hard setup to make, as Tim had a terrible S's that allowed Bob to get right to his back bumper. Those are the teammates right there in 3rd and 4th position. But now Saturn, who didn't have the best start of the race, is now gaining a ton of time on that 51 machine of Sky. Saturn, obviously an SRU dominator, is the defending champion in that league. So I'm not surprised to see him have a lot of success right now, just trying to, gain some time. And now Ancient will merge, or will he? Merging back to Naruto.
Dexed him.
Hero's supposed to dex him. Not sure if he did. We'll figure it out eventually, as now Saturn also closing in on that back bumper of Sky. About 3 car lengths separate the two now. Saturn away
contact!
lowers. Oh! Was that between Tim and Arnioto, as Tim went very, very high up the track into the wall?
Yeah, there's contact right there. And yeah, he cannot change tape, however, so Ancient is at a bit of a difficulty there. You're going to be slightly off the pace because of that. Actually going to be 2 miles an hour slower. Saturn's going 151 right now.
Saturn was going 151 at his peak. I'm very interested to see him compared to Sky. Sky is going 150, ticking to 151, which tells me Saturn has a higher amount of grill tape than Sky. So interested to see how that will play out with tire wear and engine temps. Those could always be factors. But as of now, Saturn, with that extra tape, is putting it to use. He's closing in on the back bumper of that Toyota Camry.
Oh, Bob way off the track at the back, slamming on the brakes. Contact with Blazin right there, and now more contact in the carousel. Blazin goes back to 5th. Goes back to 6th. Bob will take 5th.
Yeah, contact between those two.
And the track.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. They're already far back in traffic, and that is just not going to help them at all. Timmy, way off the track. That is going to ruin his corner. Arnioto, who hit... Oh, Tim's going to have a terrible corner. Hits the wall. And Arnioto, who had a very, very bad incident in the bus stop, is trying to work his way back up to the front, back to his teammate. But now, at the lead, Saturn is challenging Sky. He's right. If he was back bumper, only a couple car lengths separate the two of them.
Yeah, Top not happy. He got into a turn 1 incident there. Sky hits a track bump. Saturn right on his back bumper right now, shoving the back end of that 51. He's probably going to try and make a move down the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway now. Saturn is going to get real aggressive on Sky. It's really close.
Oh, no!
Sky, he's loose. Saturn gets on the brakes, though. Maintains that gap. He's going to have a very wide entry into the carousel, but Sky still holding on.
And here we are, the 17 in second, the 51 in first. This is for the stage. The stage is so far gone green, so pretty surprising to see that. Why is Ancient 2 laps down? I just changed his laps.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I'm like on board with Saturn. How do I escape that? Sky hit the wall. Saturn to the outside now. I don't know who's going to lead the lap because I'm on Saturn's onboard camera, but it was Sky. But they're dead even coming into turn 1. Saturn going to look for the switchback. Sky, an aggressive line, but here comes the 17 Realtree Chevrolet. Side by side coming into the S's.
And look at that, Saturn to the front of the field after a beautiful pass in the S's. And now Sky trying to fight his way back. He is finally on offense for once. And the 17 now on defense as they go down the back straightaway. Saturn with a slightly higher grill tape going to send it into the bus stop.
Still very, very close. Sky is not out of it yet. A great bus stop for Sky. Back to the bottom goes the 51. He is through with the lead once again. Sky itch back to the point.
And a huge mistake right there from Saturn. Just got I think a terrible entry into the carousel, and because of that just flew off the racing surface. You see Arniotto back there in third, another icon car.
Yeah, Arniotto was able to battle through those Bob Rowe boys, though he's being hounded by Bob right now, just trying to get back up to the front, but he is on noticeably lower grill tape. We saw Sky is ticking 150, 151. Saturn is consistently 151, but Arniotto is consistently 150. So, or no, he's ticking 150, 151, just like Saturn and Sky. Speak of the devil, Sky gonna go really wide. That's gonna allow Saturn to close right to his back bumper into the S's.
Like I said, I'm being a little bit more lenient with the track limits now, so I'll let you go off just a little bit right there in turn 1, but if you get right up against that wall, we're gonna have issues. A side-by-side back there, Arniotto and Bob, who's gonna break out? Also side-by-side for the lead. Saturn gonna break out of it. Bob's gonna break out of it. They go single file in the bus stop.
Tires in the grass. That's for sure going to be a penalty. But an amazing corner there from Saturn. Oh, we had a track bump? I guess not. But Saturn able to take back the lead. We have some incredible racing from these leaders up front.
And yeah, looking back at it, yeah, Sky hit a track bump. That caused his corner to be messed up. So no penalty right there for Sky.
Oh yeah, Sky just trying to get back to that lead. He's all right on the bumper of that 17, peeking to the inside. They're side by side once again for the lead, and the more these leaders race, the more Arniotto catches. Every lap he is gaining 1.715 behind right as of now. We'll see next time around where that gap is, but Sky once again able to clear coming out of turn number 1.
As we have a pitter here, as it looks like...
Top is in pit road.
Top came in, yeah. Top came in.
He didn't say P though. Top did not say P. I don't know if he knows the rules of this league.
Is he a console player?
No, he's not. We'll say it eventually. We'll give him a verbal warning for that. As Top might not know the rules of the league, as old Sky is really aggressive through the bus stop there. But Saturn, he was a little conservative on the entry. That allowed him to get a very good exit.
Tim just went around.
I don't know what happened there. Tim blaming the model. Gonna keep it green. He got wall flung. Interesting.
Now one car wreck right there. Nobody else got
no
involved.
Caution.
And what a caution would help right there for Top. He would be able to stay out, and everybody else behind him would have to come into pit road. So Top trying to undercut it, and then obviously you're gonna have to pit one more time. But here it is, white flag, stage 2.
Realize, yeah, it is the white flag in stage 2. 1 lap to go for these leaders, and a stage win would benefit both of them hugely. Sky got a better run, but Saturn able to keep it right on that quarter panel. They stay side by side into the S's.
And no contestant gonna get another verbal warning. Went right up against the tire barriers coming into turn 1, but here we are. Saturn trying to grab his first stage win of the season.
Yeah, Tim is going to come into pit road this time by, so we're going to see some pitters. Tim obviously lost a lot of track position, so he's going to have to find something else, find a new strategy. Saturn, a great entry, but not a great exit. Both 4 tires in the grass. Wait, maybe not Sky, I don't know. Right on the back bumper. They stay extremely close off the carousel.
And did Tim hit another? Oh my, Tim just...
No, Tim hit, I think he hit the exit wall on pit road there.
Oh no!
He came down pit road and hit the exit wall.
Oh, he came down pits?
Here up front for the stage win, Saturn, Sky, in the wall goes Saturn, Sky around the outside. A phenomenal move from the number 51 to go around the top and win stage number 2 over Saturn. Wow!
Sky wins stage 2.
Oh, Saturn used him up. Here comes Bob. Bob is now into the fray, right on the back bumper of that number 17, as it's going to be an intense battle to try to maintain the lead.
Gets a verbal warning right there. Did somebody come in pit road?
Position was Sky, Saturn, Bob, Arniotto.
Oh, no contestant came into pits.
Bob, Arniotto, Blazin. Okay, thank you.
And now here comes Bob as well. Bob coming into pit road this time, so we know those tires are starting to wear out. These guys are deciding, well, should I pit early, or maybe should I try to make it out and hope that I get good tires at the end? Will this thing go green? But honestly, if it was me, I'd try to pit early because I don't think this thing's going to go green for much longer. It's already gone green for a long while. As you see a huge blanket of cars. 5 cars right there lined up for first.
Yeah, these 5 cars are all bad fast in a blanket. And Bob is going to be the first, I believe, the only one out of this group to come down pit road this time. Oh, Sky not happy with Bob. Bob's going to have trouble getting into pit road.
Yeah, Bob slammed into Blazin' and almost sped.
That was really close there. Sky was not happy with that number 4.
Bob able to come down pit road, though. He's going to look like maybe get some 4 fresh tires, some fuel. Maybe try and get to the end of this thing, maybe hoping for a caution. We never know. Oh, he's a little slow getting into the pits.
Yeah, Bob,
phenomenal entry. He's good, though. No penalties. Oh, Blazin' almost around off the front bumper of Sky. Sky does not seem to be happy with the cars around him. They're side by side for second. Saturn just trying to hold on. Arniotto has faded a lot in 4th place.
And it
Bob
looks like
off pit road.
Blazin' hit a wall, and that hit him up into Timzu. The price of giving no room to... Okay, so I guess that happened earlier on. I thought he was saying that happened now.
I was like, what? Yeah. Arniotto had caught right to the back bumper of that 00 through the bus stop. Is Sky able to break away right back to the bumper of Saturn? And oh, you got to be crushed for Saturn. Had the advantageous line on the last corner on the last lap of stage 2. Just overbroke and allowed Sky to get around the top side. That's 5 points lost for Saturn, and when you're that far below the cutoff, every point matters.
And Sky right... Oh, contact. Saturn got into the wall right there, and it looks like that's going to slow him down the front straightaway. The real question is, are these cars at the front? Are they ever going to come into pit road? Maybe they took more tires than the other cars, or maybe everybody else trying to play strategic, trying to undercut these guys, gain some spots. Oh,
Blazin'!
No,
Oh, no!
Blazin'!
It could have been catastrophic. Blazin' and Arniotto, they're going to lose a lot of time for that. And oh, Blazin's going to put Arniotto on the wall. That's going to help them, though. That will help them. They gained a lot of time back. Sky had a big error, and now the 00 is right to the back bumper.
Let's see, does toggle... Oh, toggle decor does not work. Uh-oh.
But you knew that. You knew that.
I tried to fix it, and I thought I fixed it. I just never checked. Well, that is... That is not good if you're somebody who's top saying that they're lagging right now. And also, I just want to point out, you see how much, like, the sounds are, or the shifting sounds. That shows you that these guys are running much slower laps than everybody else around them. So these cars, maybe like top, maybe like no contested, Bob, they're going to be running much faster laps because let's go to one of those guys right here. Okay, well, they're not there. Here, look at top. No shifting sounds whatsoever. So that means that those guys are running much faster laps.
3 drivers in, Saturn, Sky, and Arniotto. They all come in.
Saturn into his stall. He is good. Sky into his stall. He is also good. Then here's Arniotto. Saturn, great stop from him. And he's going to gun out right in front of these guys. Wow. Probably only took two tires. Maybe even half fuel.
Wonder if he only took 2 tires or half fuel, but he's going to get out a lot further away from Arniotto and Sky. That's going to be a huge gap those two have to make up.
I think top went off the track right there.
But I just want to mention, look who's out front of that pack. I believe it is Bob. Even just pitting a lap earlier, even with that bad entry into pit road, Bob still leapfrogged Saturn by a huge margin, about a third of that long back straightaway.
That did not actually help him, though. Top missed turn 1 and then lost a ton of time after slightly tapping the wall right there. Contact between Arniotto and no contest, and more contact between Top and Tim.
Yeah, and Sky, if you're Sky right now in Arniotto, you want to get away from this pack as fast as possible. You need to catch those 2 leaders of Bob and Saturn, who might have been on an alternate strategy, but now Naruto gonna come into pits this time. Same with Blazin'.
Yep, Blazin' and Naruto both come in. As it looks like Bob really tried to undercut it, and that may be the strategy here, as Bob will take the lead. As Ooh, Blaze with a quick stop. Naruto with somewhat of a slower stop.
Yeah, they're gonna cycle out very, very far back here, as that's you know, a little bit of a downside of running long. Obviously, you're gonna have better tires towards the end of the run, but you're gonna lose a lot of time, which is shown. Naruto gets out of pit road very, very far back. I believe that's probably like 5th or 6th off pit road for Naruto. Not a great sequence for that 12. We're gonna see if it pays off in the long run.
Bob really shaky right there through the bus stop. Is now a little bit spread out right here. See a couple cars go through the grass. Once again, I'm being lenient on the track limits now. I don't want to see people deliberately go through there, like completely just cut the corner. But if you're trying to stay on the track, then I'll probably let it slide. But if it happens for the lead or somebody, you know, obviously just tries to miss the track just to gain time, that's not going to happen. Not going to slide.
Want to mention up here for the lead, you saw that gap? Well, it's gone. Saturn is absolutely hounding the back bumper of that number 4. He is only 2 car lengths back. He has better tires than Bob. I think about 2 lap fresher tires. He might be on, you know, higher tape, but Saturn has absolutely shrunk that gap. He's going to look to the inside on the S's. Bob slams the door, about still 2 car lengths in between the two of them.
So I think we may have realized what the issue with the cars might have been.
What do you mean?
So the Chevrolets, the tape torque, and I'd have to talk to Hero about this,
The
is
what?
higher. So whenever they have tape, the torque is higher than what it would be for the Toyotas and the Ford. So
the
could you go
Chevys are
talk to
rigged?
Hero about that?
Yeah, that's a big problem. I'll be right back.
Well, we're gonna have Bot talk to Hero about that. If it is a huge issue, then we will stop the race, fix that, and sadly, all strategy will have to go to waste. But we don't want another finish like we've had multiple times in the past. The side-by-side right here for the lead. It's going to be Saturn and Bob. Contact right here. The 4 will charge out in front, trying to get the run off the 17, but they'll stay side by side, heading into the S's. Once again, they stay side by side. It's really just going to be who's going to give and who's going to take coming into the bus stop. Since it's for the lead, though, not sure if Bob's going to want to secede the position, as now Saturn gets to the lead. Bob in second as they're right alongside each other. Nose to tail as they come into the bus stop. Let's see, is there going to be contact? Bob sliding, goes Saturn. Contact is made. Coming off of the bus stop is now the number 4, the Ford Fusion, to the lead. Down the straightaway right here. What?
With tape torque changes, you have higher tape. The tape torque changes.
Okay, so it doesn't matter?
So it doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
So, even so, I think that the only issue would be on 55 tape. Would be the only difference, anyways.
I think it would just,
Because
yeah. So I think
unless it like if it's like set values for each one, then it would only be 55.
I don't think it
but
is.
if it
I
adds
think
a
it
certain if it adds a certain amount to a starting value, then it would be different. But Hero says he doesn't know what the starting is for 55.
It just means that Saturn has higher.
How does he not know that? He's the one who made these cars.
Well, Saturn does have higher tape anyways. Well, we know Saturn has higher
so
tape.
He's gonna have more torque. So he's gonna have more torque.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Saturn
but
going a full mile an hour faster than Bob.
I was about to say, he better watch that engine temp too. He's gotta conserve that.
Yeah, that is true. Engine temps could be iffy there as Bob. I'm
Alright, well,
shocked Bob is still held on to the lead.
Let's go on to our mid-race segment. Our furniture front row. Just get this done really quickly. Ancient right now currently having a disastrous race. 23 seconds behind the leader. Qualified on the front row, and boy, it's just not been a good day if you're the number 48 Liberty Motorsports Chevrolet. That car has been struggling all day after qualifying on pole, and it looks like track position didn't really help him out. As now on to Arnioto. You got this one, Bob, or Bot.
Arnioto in third. He's had a pretty solid day. I think he got third in stage 2. I think he got second in stage 1. So a very solid day so far for Arniotto. He stretched his points lead on Ancient out to 7, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I promise every point matters. And Saturn just got around Bob for the lead, but Arniotto has been slowly catching these two leaders as they battle.
All right, well, there it is. That is our furniture front row as Saturn gets to the lead. And that's Bob behind him. And now I do just want to check up on tires really quickly. Let's check up on Saturn's tires because he got out way before Bob did. And the fact is that he still has a ton of pace. So let's see. What is his tires at? Won't say it out loud. Okay. Then let's look at Bob's tires. And then maybe we'll take a look at Arniotto's as well. If I can find Bob's car, though, that would be preferred.
Bob probably has lower tire percentage just because he undercut the pit.
Why? I cannot find Bob's car.
Yeah,
Oh, there
Bob
it is.
did undercut as well. Bob undercut as well. So
Yeah, that's why. Bob has significantly lower tires than Saturn. And then let's also take a look at Arniotto because he is another car that has... Yeah, so out of that group,
Arniotto.
Saturn has the best tires.
seriously,
And Bob has the
damn.
worst.
That's crazy to me, especially since Saturn was so fast
did
off
somebody
pit road.
wreck?
I have to wonder if
no.
Saturn took less fuel than Arniotto did.
Ancient coming into pit road.
Ancient will pit. Ancient was trying to save on that run, try to save gas, I think. Maybe trying to, make something happen. He has to do anything. Yeah, he's just taking a splash of fuel, so that might have been why Ancient was so slow on there, but not too sure. But Saturn, look at the gap now that he got away from Bob. He was being held up that entire time. Now he is a world ahead of that 4 car, and now you have to wonder, is Bob going to make it easy for Arniotto, or is Arniotto going to have to battle nearly as hard for Saturn? Top going to pit this time by.
Yeah, and Tim also coming into pit road. I think both those guys pit with each other. So, yeah, that gamble that they had, not really paying off now. They tried to undercut it. Now they're really off pace. And the only reason why that undercut would work is just if, you get some track position and then you can kind of play defense for a ton of laps. And luckily, or unluckily, the caution did not come out. So these guys will come back into pit road this time, as Tim going to take 4 tires, and so will Top. So just terrible race for Top. Got really unlucky. He was fast too. He was racing mid-pack, kind of inside the top 3 as well.
Gracious move by Bob. He let Arniotto and Sky through for second and third respectively.
Oh no!
Bob had to tear his way off the track. He lost time. I don't even think that should be a penalty. That was a terrible corner. And now here's the question: Saturn got away. How much time will it take Arniotto to track down Saturn Tuner? And will he get to Saturn, or will Saturn stretch out that gap? It's very far, and I believe they're going to have to pit again. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens between these leaders. But coming across the line this time, it will be 9 laps to go.
Yeah, Arniotto does not have as good a tires
Naruto
as
blew
Saturn.
up!
Oh, Naruto blew up!
Whoa,
Naruto blew up in the middle of turn, the second to last corner.
Well, he is out the way. Bring it down pits.
Bring it down pits, Naruto. It's going to be no caution.
Yeah, Naruto is
He's
out the way. NC.
Naruto going to bring it down. That's going to...
here, though.
Oh, that's going to destroy Naruto's run. He tried to make that undercut work, or he tried to make that late pit work, and unfortunately for Naruto, blew an engine, probably was on very, very high tape. So that's going to just destroy Naruto's track position coming into pit road.
I was going to say, I did notice that Naruto was gaining a lot on everybody.
Yeah, I think he just took a really high tape, and then because of that, he blew an engine. That is unfortunate for number 12 for Bob Rowe. That would be his first finish of the season.
Bob's going to come down pit road this time.
The top, or at least the points race outside the top 2 for Naruto.
Bob's going to come down pit road this time. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but Bob, he had the undercut, It didn't work out necessarily, so I'm very interested to see how he'll come out of pit road this time. Undercutting once again with 9 laps to go, 8 laps to go across the line, excuse me. And don't speak too soon, but I think Arniotto... Oh, Saturn lagging! He went way off the track, missed...
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Saturn must have had a lag spike. That's gonna be probably Saturn's day.
Well, I mean,
that
he can
is
merge.
just unfortunate.
Bob has a
Saturn can
mistake
merge,
on pit
though.
road
Hero
as
can
well.
have
He's
his
on
tires.
he's on completely different tires than everyone else. And with 8 laps to go, what are you gonna do in this situation?
Bob made a mistake on pit road. He then made another mistake. He hit the exit pit road wall.
Who did, Bob?
Oh no, Bob!
Oh, dude, no.
Oh no, unfortunate there for Bob. Another
Same thing
incident.
earlier in the race.
As now Saturn gonna get dexed with Arniotto's fuel and tires.
But why would he get Dex with Arniotto's fuel and tires?
Because Arniotto's
wait,
P2.
Never mind, my
They
bad.
pit
my
in
bad.
the same
You're right,
cycle.
You're right. My bad.
All right, so let's see here. So Saturn will merge back to his spot.
Because I want to mention, Blazin is flying right now. He has caught Arniotto and Sky, and Saturn's going to merge back to his spot. He will get dexed, but now this is the battle for the lead. Arniotto, Sky, Blazin, and eventually, once he merges Saturn with only 7 laps to go at the Glen.
So let's see. Saturn waiting for these guys to come out of the S's.
Ooh. Blazin made a mistake. He hit the wall going to the S's, lost a ton of time. That's going to put him about 7 car lengths back, 7 or 8 of that 51 machine. But the 2 Toyotas nose to tail. Saturn going to merge. Oh, Sky! Arniotto missed the corner, and now Sky is going to surge to the lead, or that will be second. Once Saturn merges, makes Saturn lift more than he is.
No, yeah, he is. I'm spectating him. He is back on the gas a little bit more. He's just making sure that he's up to speed. So
Yeah, that's good. He's good where he is.
Yeah,
he's good where he is. He's good. This was basically the same distance. Yeah, honestly, it might be even a little less generous. They might be closer, but when he merged, but now should be Dex's. Oh, Blazin sent it in! Blazin sent the 34 of Arniotto and Sky. Now, Blazin to third. A huge send out of that 00 car. That might have to be a warning.
Yeah, I'll have
Arniotto
to take a
and
look
Sky
back at
not
it. He did
happy.
say NB, and then he
That-
just made contact with Sky right there, I think. Sent
That
him
was
off
an
track
about
into
as
the barriers.
about as egregious of a send as you can get.
We have another pitter now. No contested comes down pit road.
Yeah, he was sort of at the back.
Yeah, these
Clean
guys who
entry
came into
into
pit
the
road
car.
are hoping for a yellow.
But now Saturn once again out front, and he loves to see these 3 cars battling.
Oh boy.
As Saturn hit a track, but
Oh,
Sky
no!
in the wall! Sky in the wall. I think he got shoved by Blazin.
Yeah, he is not happy with
Not
Blazin
happy
right now.
at all. That's gonna ruin Sky's race. Blazin might get 2 warnings for that.
Yeah,
Is-
I gotta look
Blazin.
back at the first one, so I know.
Not happy with Sky. Not happy with Blazin. Blazin claiming he did not touch Sky. Sky saying he did. Arniotto's gonna come down pit road this time.
So I did look at the thing that happened last lap. Not too long ago, Blazin will get a penalty for that,
Sky
but I
also-
do have to figure out what happened before. Sky comes into pit road with 5 laps to go, surprisingly. Can Saturn make it to the end? That's the real question here. Can any of these guys who are up at the front make it to the end? Maybe undercutting was the strategy. Look at this. I don't think Bob has come into pit road yet, but here he is. He's about to gap Sky right here. Same with Top. Top came into pit road. Tim came into pit road. So all those guys are going to gain a ton of positions as Arniotto barely beats them out of pits.
Let's keep in mind, Mar, Bob also hit the pit road exit too. So Bob, unfortunately, he probably would be ahead of Arniotto right now if he doesn't do that.
Let's take a look at Saturn's tires. Just once again, just trying to check in, see if he can make it to the end of this race. If I can find his car, that would also be great. That's the problem with doing this. Here we go. Saturn tires. Oh, man, I don't think he's going to make it to the end of this thing. Saturn's going to have to come into pit road. And now, Naruto stopped on track.
Naruto.
Oh, no! Saturn's into pit road. I mean, he had to come into pits. I wonder if he either lagged or if he didn't do that intentionally, but, I mean, he didn't speed, so...
Oh, he misses his box. He misses his box.
Oh, Blazin might be able to make it
He's
to the end.
outpicked.
It's going to be really close for Blazin, though.
Saturn, he's going to lose 2 positions to Bob and Arnioto out of pit road.
That is awful for Saturn, but you also got to realize that he's going to have better tires than some of these guys. Now let's take a look at... Okay, well... Okay, then. I have to trust him on that because I barely saw it at the corner of my eye, so... Well, let's see here. Blazin right now is in the lead. Naruto is behind him, 1 lap down. Uh-oh, something might have happened with Bob and... 2-car wreck? Where was it? I don't see it. I know. Okay, yeah, someone... Did someone flip? Okay, well, yeah, that's a caution. I think.
I think it was Ancient no contested. I think they got into it.
I think that's a caution.
I think I would agree.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened right there, but, oh, I think Top thought it was a... Well, then. That ruins the strategy for Blazin. He's probably going to have to follow... Actually, everybody might come into pit road here. So Blazin could have the advantage.
Not a bad move. As
Naruto's helping Blazin right now.
Back on the lead lap. Naruto might also be back on the lead lap now if he can get around. If he can get around Blazin, Naruto could still be back in there.
All right, well, Blazin gonna bring it down the front straightaway, probably low on gas and tires. And here we go, overtime at Watkins Glen. 2nd race in a row where we've had overtime. Have not had a green flag run to the end since Rockingham.
Naruto's back in this.
I'm back.
Well, anybody can win this race now.
What did I miss?
Caution.
There's
a caution.
Actually, it was a 3-car wreck.
Yep. There's a 3-car wreck.
I honestly don't know. I guess Saturn. I think it was Saturn, Tim, and Bob.
Oh, did the leaders get? Did Saturn get caught up too?
Yeah.
Did everyone hit?
No.
No, Blazin has not pit.
Blazin is the only car who has not pit, so
that's
everybody's coming down pit road. That's great for
takers,
Blazin though, because now he has the track position.
But Blazin's still gonna go to the back though, because he has to take more than everyone else. Everyone's probably
Exactly. Yeah,
just
that's
gonna take
also
tires.
true.
That is very true.
Yeah, everyone's back into it. This is going to be an
you
absolutely...
could realize that track position, you know, Blazin could take less tires and hope that he can just hang on to the lead. Everybody behind him kind of struggles. Will anybody stay out?
It's going to be absolute chaos. Is anyone going to stay out?
No contestants coming out there. Everybody's coming into pit road this time.
Oh, it's going to be... This is the money stop, as they say.
Money stop right here. You are right, as Naruto just going to go to the back. Yeah, he is a lap down, so Naruto will get the free pass. All right, we're waiting for Arnioto and Sky now.
Oh, I can't see anyone in chat. Is there AFK? My lord, I can't believe I missed that. That's crazy. What a crazy series of events.
Oh, Sky is currently in the bathroom right now, so we're waiting on him. Boy, this is going to be a crazy finish. We might see something that was similar to last season when we went to Watkins Glen. CTG on a overtime restart somehow guns it to the front, wins the race. Sunflowers only win in Spotify. Is Sky back?
I don't know. Should we do ones to watch?
Oh yeah,
It's two to go. It's two to go.
We have not done ones to watch all season long. I just realized that.
Well,
actually, I think I got rid of the graphic for it.
That's why I haven't mentioned it. That's why I haven't mentioned it.
I did get rid of the graphic for it, I think. Still waiting on Sky. Okay, never mind.
Well, hand it off to Orange for potentially one last time. So get ready to come down pit road.
Not sure what Naruto's doing.
Naruto ready? Hold on, is Naruto?
All right, well.
Let's just straighten it up.
The money stopped right. Oh no, Saturn was NR. Bruh.
Bruh.
Here they are coming down pit road, blazing. Tim in first. Tim with a quick stop. Tim gets out.
Oh no, Blazin!
Bob Naruto.
Oh no, Blazin has an issue with his stall. There's a glitch with Blazin's stall. It's not working for him.
And
Arnioto won.
Yeah, Arnioto, Tim, Bob, I believe Naruto, Sky is your top 5. Blazin's still stuck on pit road.
What happened with Blazin's stall?
Oh no, he was just missing his stall that entire time.
Damn.
Don't know.
So it wasn't glitched actually. Boy, that's.
And that was unfortunate. Mar sent them without seeing Saturn NR. I didn't see it either until they were already going. So that's just unfortunate there for that number 17 machine.
I just want to see when did it happen because I
Who's
want to
so
make sure
dominant in this latter half of the race. That is just unfortunate for Saturn.
So he said it like a couple seconds before I actually threw it.
Yikes. That's just tough. Yikes.
Crazy thing
You
is
can't, because it's like pit road.
Well,
that's just unfortunate.
Okay, I can.
The crazy thing is here, all 3 Bobro teammates are in the top 5 now. Just because of that one caution.
That's insane. All 3 are in the top 4. Want to get even more technical? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Saturn got out behind everyone.
It's okay.
That's so awful for Saturn.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for that number 17 machine.
I feel bad now because I just fucked up Saturn's race. Although, I mean, he said it after everybody said R. Like, he said it like a while after I said R, so.
Well, 2 laps to go at Watkins Glen. We're gearing up for a dramatic finish. They can make it back to the white. This will be the only attempt. Getting ready through the gears for maybe the final time. Green flag is out at Watkins Glen as Timmy and Arnioto got an identical launch.
Oh, contact between the Bobro cars. Everybody going off track. Everyone's in the wall.
In the wall.
And it's the only car.
Wow, Sky sent it in. Put Arnie on the walls. Oh, Ancient's around. Naruto is in first, and no contested is in second. Wow.
That is purely awful for Arnioto. It's a 1-car wreck. It won't be a caution as there's a ton of contact there. And remember, I'm not going to give out any warnings or verbal warnings. There's going to be penalties after this race if something happens. Oh, no, contact. That's going to be a caution Everybody wrecks into the bus stop.
That is like, that Sky is in it. Ancient or not in it. There's a ton of drivers in that. That's going to be an interesting caution. But now Naruto out front, no contested, side by side with Timzu for second. Looks like Timmy's going to get the position. He seems to be on very high tape. Coming back to the line, Naruto going to be the leader, as now you can give out penalties more. You can give out warnings.
Yeah,
oh, no contested.
Oh, boy.
Wow, no contested. No contested, able to get by Timzu. That's for second. Maybe Timmy one of the inside. Ancient fourth place. Bob fifth. Blazin sixth. And now Mark can look at it. It was either Sky or Ancient said sorry, but I thought Sky just absolutely throttled it in there. Arnioto saying thanks, Bob. Thanks, guys.
I don't think that's what happened to Arnioto. Let's see.
I thought that's what happened.
So
but
here we
we'll
are
see.
coming into turn 1. Oh, yeah, Sky sent it in. He was all the way on the bottom of the racetrack. And then because of that, everybody just went off the track. And then Bob couldn't really brake. I mean, I guess he could have, but Arnioto would have had to as well. I mean, Sky just missed the braking. He's all the way on the bottom of the racetrack, just sends it in.
That's going to have to be a penalty, right, for Sky?
Yeah. And then let me just look through the back of the field as well. Blazin might get 2 penalties here because he absolutely sent it into no contested.
Saturn going to come down pit road.
And then, let's see, I'm not sure what happened into the bus stop.
Who is that, AFK? Is that Blazin?
Oh, yeah, that was just a racing incident into the bus stop. And then Blazin might get 2 penalties, like I said. Or 2 warnings, because he...
Oh, Blazin's going to pit,
Or no, Bob, never mind. That was Bob who sent Ancient. Okay, so Bob, VW...
Or not. Blazin's just going to go to the back. Saturn going to pit. Can I send Saturn?
VW and Sky VW.
Oh, wait, Saturn, go through. Wait, Saturn, real quick. Don't go. Is Saturn not in the VC? Saturn, go. Saturn accidentally went through while it was closed.
I can just change it. It'll be fine.
Okay, perfect. Well. Are we going to send Saturn or what?
Hold on.
Still giving out penalties. Can he? Saturn not looking. Saturn gonna pit. Only taker. He was already at the back anyway, so why not get some fresher tires? Yeah, it's gonna be 2 to go, Mar. I don't know if you want to change laps.
Yeah, I will.
Saturn going slow, making sure he doesn't get a penalty right here. I mean, that would kill Saturn's run. Well, actually, I mean, it wouldn't really do anything. We'd just go to the back, but... Saturn, off pit road clean. No problems for that 17. He's going to have the freshest tires in the field. He's just going to be at the back. But with that crazy tire fall off, if this thing, you know, starts going to a lot of more overtimes, then we could have some drama. And Saturn might be able to leapfrog his way up to the field. Obviously, it's Watkins Glen, so there might be chaos here, but... Also want to mention, no contested is currently in second place. This is the best no contested's been all day. He was able to get through that restart, and he was able to hold off the position from Tim. I don't know if Tim just wanted the bottom, and want to mention all 3 of those Bob Rowe cars are lined up first, second, and third on the inside, so could be a race between those 3 horses. We'll have to figure it out.
All right, well, here we go. Second try at Watkins Glen. It took 2 at Talladega. Will it take 2 here? All right, here we go.
Here we go. Getting ready. Going through the gears once again. Overtime number 1 at Watkins Glen is underway. Naruto and no contested will dive side by side down into turn number 1.
Oh, side by side right there. Oh, no contested on the tires. There goes Tim as well.
Tim. No contested out of, he hit the tire barrier all on his own, I believe, and Tim will be the sole loser of that. As Saturn way in the wall, but up front, Bob is challenging his teammate for the lead. They're side by side coming out of the back straightaway.
Bob looking for his first win since Phoenix last season. Sky to the outside. Now he's going to go back down to the bottom. trying to push to the front. He's going to check up early. Into the wall
He
goes
made a big
Sky.
mistake! That's just Sky. I don't know if it's going to be a caution. We'll have to find out. Sky lagged going into the bus stop. You could kind of tell. Now Bob, way up the track. Naruto is in second. You have to wonder, will Naruto, who's already locked in, play defense for his teammate? Because now Ancient is not too far behind.
Bob into the final 2 corners. Will we have another wreck that brings out the yellow? More contact at the back. Top gets through the blanket of cars behind him. And now, coming down the front straightaway, no contestant got into the wall. Arnioto stuck on Ancient's bumper. It's the white flag. They took the white. Oh no, that was Saturn's bumper.
1 lap to go here at Watkins Glen. The top 3 cars are in an absolute blanket. Bob, the only car without a win among these 3. He would be a pleasure to get this win. Through the S's, the 3. Stay bumper to bumper. Now Ancient peeks to the outside of Naruto. There's contact. Door banging side by side for second as Bob scoots away.
And here we are down the back straightaway for the final time at Watkins Glen. Side by side for second into the bus stop. Bob will take the lead of the race into the carousel as now they stay side by side. Ancient to second. And Naruto not going to try and let that happen.
But it might be too little too late for Ancient as Bob has a massive lead onto the back straightaway. Bob, 2 more corners and he's a winner in Season 5.
Here it is, Bob through the final 2 corners. It's never too late for the 48. He's got one final chance. He's going to send it to the back bumper. Contact is made.
Ancient just punted Bob for the lead.
Oh no, Ancient steals one at the Glen.
There might be penalties for that. Ancient just absolutely destroyed Bob.
And here's the
Ancient
thing.
is going to win.
And here's the thing. It's not official yet. It's not official yet.
That was a absolute pack by Ancient into Bob.
The problem is, right, you got to realize that the issue is with these type of scenarios, right? You got to take into account, did Ancient full throttle it in?
Were you spectating Ancient?
No, I was spectating Bob.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll figure it out.
You got to take into account if Ancient full throttled it in, if Bob checked up early. But I mean, to me, it looked like Naruto and Bob, or not Bob, sorry, Ancient just kind of full sent it in.
Yeah, on the last couple laps there, a lot of incidents. Timmy got spun around, Sky also got involved, but I believe it was just 2 one-car incidents, so that is not a caution.
2 one-car incidents, yeah. You know, let me take a look back with 2 to go here. Just go through the entire... You know what? Here, I'll even drag up the replay real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, let's get this replay out.
So... Here we go. Replay right here. Let me pull it up on Discord as well, because I bet some people are on the stage watching right now.
Yeah, that was an aggressive move. I want to see if Byron was spectating Ancient into the last corner.
Go check his stream. Yeah.
Also had.
He looks like he was.
He was spectating.
I also had to finish.
Hold on. Let me go take a. Hold on. Let me go take a look at Byron's stream then.
He was.
Let me take a look
at
this.
Ancient was on the brakes. Ancient didn't full send it.
Recorded.
He sent it in, but I think. Did Bob brake check? No. Oh, Naruto also sent it into Ancient's bumper too. Let that be known.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Let that be known. Naruto sent it in as well.
Why did? So Ancient just got on the brakes really late, but then Naruto
Bob got on the brakes really early as well.
But then Naruto just sent it in, and that's just Bob trying to play defensive line. And I think if Ancient doesn't get hit by Bob right here, I think it's
Naruto,
much more cleaner than Naruto.
Yeah,
it's much more cleaner than it is.
I mean, that's not. I mean, Ancient definitely sent it in, and he was definitely gonna put Sky up the track, or not Sky, excuse me. What's his name? Bob. But Naruto also sent it in to Ancient's back bumper. So
So let me pull up the replay real quick, just for
Yeah,
everybody.
part of it
who's
was on
watching the
Ancient,
live
part of it was on
stream.
Naruto.
So here is Byron's POV of what happened. You can see it right here. So they're coming into the final corner. He switches. Now you see Ancient's on the gas, and it's very late. Bob's braking early. Ancient, you can see he's on the brake right here. But Naruto, it looks to me as if Naruto just full sent it in. And then that caused the stack-up effect that we saw. So, Ancient
I also have a.
will be declared the official winner.
Wow! Ancient Reign 59, his second win of the season, the first driver to win 2 races. That is a wild finish, my lord.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of penalties to assess after this race, I think. But
wow.
Yeah, that was definitely a good race turned bad. We had a lot of track bumps, a lot of issues. And yeah, Saturn definitely should have won. I will agree with that, Hero. But let's take a look at my POV. Don't do any burnouts just yet, Ancient. I gotta take a look at my POV and just see what happened there in the final laps.
Wow. That was insane.
That was definitely a finish of the age. So here we are, green flag, side by side, no contested in Naruto. And something happens with no contested right here. He goes off track, it's just contact with Ancient. He gets on the brakes and then just gets into the tires. That is unlucky for him. And then Tim goes around. 1 car wreck, so that's not a caution.
Yeah, there were 2 1-car wrecks on the left.
And then here it is, side by side. Saturn gets into the wall, contact with no contested. Side by side for the lead, Naruto and Bob. Ancient pulls up to the top, so does Sky. Sky goes back down to the bottom. Yeah, I do see how he is lagging right there. Gets into the wall.
Oh no.
Contact.
Mar.
What?
We missed 2 cars get together out of the last corner on the second to last lap.
I know, yeah, I saw that. But that... They took the white flag, so there's no caution.
Oh, I forgot we do have no cautions on the white flag.
I think they were past the line. I think
And I'll look at it right. And then also...
I don't know, though.
I mean, it really just depends. So let's see here. I saw that coming out of turn 2.
I
It was
also have a
Ancient
POV
and,
of the finish.
Or not Ancient, what the hell? It was Saturn and Arnioto. Arnioto gets into the wall. And I thought, it's very blurry from my POV, but it looked like Arnioto was going to save it. And then, yeah, they did cross the line. Yeah, so they crossed the line. It looked like Arnioto was going to save it. And usually, situations like that is a caution. But they get together, and it looks like they were going to save it, and then they don't. And really, I mean, for an official standpoint, there's not much I can do there, so... So yeah, Ancient is the winner.
Wow. Oops. That stinks.
Yeah, that was not the greatest finish to that race, sadly. But hey, you know what? These finishes are why we took Watkins Glen out in the playoffs. So.
Hey, if it went, why did that last caution even happen, or to make it overtime? By the way, because I didn't see it.
Multiple cars wrecked. It was a 3-car wreck. I didn't even see it too. I saw everybody in chat. They said it was a 3-car wreck. Byron said it was a 3-car wreck. There we go. I don't know why it does that. So Ancient will take home a very unpopular win.
Yeah, that's gonna be one that, you know, written down in the Spotify Cup Series history books as a interesting win. So.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be happy with this one, as you said in chat. But honestly, that really wasn't. I mean, Ancient sent it in, and that's what you have to do on the last corner of the last lap. You have a chance, you send it in, and obviously just got hit by Naruto there at the end, and I bet the Bobro Racing headquarters is going to have a long conversation.
Yeah. Ancient burning it down. His second win of the season for that 48. He will surely take the points lead now after this win. Arniota was, I don't know what position did Arniota finish in? P5?
I have no
Or
clue.
P6? I'm not sure. I'll have to look back.
Damn it. I didn't get a good photo. Ancient, please give me a good burnouts. At least give me a good photo, Ancient. If you're not going to be happy with the win, just be happy with the photo afterwards.
Arniota got 7th. Yikes. P5 says top. Ticker says P7, but I'm trying to find out.
Oh my god.
4 seconds.
It's not edited. Whoa.
Oh my god.
4 seconds with tire fall off.
Yeah, that was perfect tire fall off.
I know.
I've never strategized so good in my fucking life, bro. I had to strategize 3 drivers at once.
Can Ancient, did you get a photo yet?
I can't, dude. I keep, okay, there we go. I finally got a good photo.
Go to victory lane now.
Oh boy, do we even deserve driver interviews, post-race interviews?
Yeah, we do, because I want to bring Sky up, and I want to bring Arniota up after Ancient.
Oh, next time I'll use that for
Oh
Saturn.
shit, wait, did I end streaming? Okay, never mind. No, I didn't. It didn't have like
We're gonna bring Ancient, Sky, and Arniota up.
I'm gonna go now.
So, okay, bye, Hero.
Let them off.
After Ancient. This is probably the most unpopular, one of the most unpopular wins in Spotify Cup. Take off his smoke. Get his smoke
Byron
off more.
says, I want to appeal the final yellow. You can't appeal
Yeah,
the
I know.
final yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is he gonna do? We're gonna redo the race? Like, what? Oh my god. Okay, well, can you fix Ancient's smoke? Oh, you did already?
Someone's got to get in the car.
I will.
Bot, can you?
Yeah. Ancient, get out. Ancient, get out. Ancient, get out. Let me in. What do you have to say, Ozone?
What was that laugh?
Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Hero just pinged all of SRU. Are you mad? Are you mad? Well, congratulations to Ancient Rain. Let's bring him up for an interview. Ancient's gonna be this is the most sorry interview of all time. Welcome to the booth, Ancient. Congratulations on your Watkins Glen victory.
What?
That was that was a crazy finish. Everyone wrecking everywhere. You absolutely sent it in. Naruto sent it in. Bob hit the wall, and you were able to win. So just walk us through that last lap, that last restart, and what was going through your mind.
The last lap, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get the win, but like when the last lap initially started, I did not think I was gonna get the win at all. I was probably gonna get second at least. But in the last couple corners, I gained a lot of time on Bob coming out of the second to last corner. And so an opportunity kind of arose there. And as you know, I had probably the worst race in my career up to that point, because I kid you not, I could not go like a lap without at least freezing twice, right? So I was gonna send it in, but I didn't really expect Nar to send it in as well. So that kind of gave me a ginormous boost, and I got under Bob. And I gassed it in way too early, obviously, and I obviously hit him into the wall, but I knew I was going to probably get him in the wall a little bit, but I didn't think it was going to end up in a fucking wall fling, so that is completely my bad. But I'm really not surprised that I won the most scuffed race in Spotify history, so GG, I guess. And I apologize to everyone else, and I especially apologize to Bob. I will try and get you a Brickyard. next week.
Bob, I don't think you should take that apology. I think you should wreck him the next chance. You know what?
I'm gonna kill you, Mar.
You know what? Everybody who's listening right now, next week
Oh
at
my
Indianapolis, I'll let you wreck Ancient for free.
Wow.
Everybody can do it.
Supposedly the Chevys were rigged.
I mean, you talked to Hero about it.
I talked to Hero. I asked him the starting things. He said he couldn't see it. I made sure. I asked Hero if the Chevys were rigged. I told him to check.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I guess out of everything we checked, Cole sent it in my DMs. It was the tape torque that was different in the Chevrolets. It wasn't the Fords, it was the Chevrolets. And I'm not sure what that does, but it could mean that I think they're going slightly faster than the straightaways. Hero was talking. Tape torque is like...
Oh my god.
And that's why I
Oh
think...
my
That's why... And it wouldn't be like
Mar.
too drastic.
Mark, what have we been saying the entire season to you
What?
to do
my
like before every
God.
single race?
Okay, well, I checked. You were saying it in practice. You thought everything was
Yeah,
different.
bro,
I
I'm
looked
gone.
through everything.
I'm not trying to do this, bro.
What? Why did Bot leave?
I don't know.
Okay.
He don't want to see his boyfriends arguing.
This is what I understand. I asked Cole if it changed once you got in game. Because like, one thing is what it says on the value and what it actually has, because the script changed it a lot all the time. I haven't gotten a studio on Watkins Glen at all. So like, I didn't do this.
Okay,
But-
well, I didn't even know that was a thing, so... And I rarely ever go in the engine
Cole
testing.
says-
I only change...
Cole says I can't do anything in game. What does it mean? Let's do the studio. Let's do normal sport.
So, well, that sucks. Ancient wins the most scuffed race of the season. I'm not doing any driver interviews because, frankly, I don't want to. So, yeah, that'll be it. We'll start the Triple Crown probably in a while's time, because after a race like that, we're definitely going to need a long break. So we'll probably have like 2 week... essentially, it's going to be a 2 week break. It's going to be like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So enjoy the time off. Try to lay low for a bit. If you're pissed off right now, then just go jerk off, I guess. I don't know. That'll make you feel happier.